What up, you guys? What up, what up, what up? All right, I'm gonna try to make this live quick because I was not planning on going live. But since I got a few minutes before I start on some more homework assignments, I decided to hop on. It's something I would like to discuss. What up, Ashley? It's something I would like to discuss because I'm not understanding why hyenas do not like to be held accountable. Like, what's so difficult about saying, let me get my shit together? Because if there's not anything that we've been seeing in the world, we've been seeing a lot of dysfunction. So, in order to clear that dysfunction, what's up, Richard? We have to hold these hyenas accountable. So, I don't know if y'all been watching the news lately, but there's two topics I want to talk about today. The first topic was about the black lady. What's up, Michelle? What's up, Dixie? The black lady who got in a fight with a other set of black ladies. Don't know what the fight was about, but she decided to drive off. She dragged her dude with her in the car, almost killed him, did a wreck, flipped the car, and walked out like nothing happened. What up, Michelle? What up, Lenny? What up, T Mac? And you know what? That's a problem because it's creating this whole shit show of life. What up, T Mac? A whole shitload. Like, you could have killed people. Yeah, looking crazy in a mugshot. Now, was it worth it? Was all that worth it? Was the emotions worth it? And, you know, it was unnecessary. You put so many people off in danger. Exactly. Do you see what I'm saying about these hyenas? They don't want to be held accountable for nothing. I bet you she's in jail saying, well, those people just made me mad and they were trying to do this and da 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 da. It's always a problem outside themselves. It's a hot mess. We see topics about hyenas every single day turning up, doing unnecessary things. Either they're doing parental alienation, either they're harassing other people. It's a hot mess. So the next topic I want us to talk about, and I just seen this, that's why I got on live. Y'all always hear me say teenagers suck, right? Y'all always hear me say teenagers suck because teenagers are the child in them is dying off and they're transitioning to adulthood. So there's a lot of mixed emotions. They think they know everything, and it's a hot mess, right? Because we were all teenagers before. What up, Free T? I know, girl, he is really improving. Like, he's growing for real. Um, did y'all see when that little girl, that little teenage girl, fought her teacher because she wanted her cell phone back? Now, first of all, where did she learn that behavior where it was okay to just run up on adults? One, and two, the teacher, they sitting there fighting, just out there brawling out. Yo, like, what's going on? What's up, Wild Beats? What's up, Rico? What's up, Trina? They both on the ground tussling. And she, with her grown woman self, she got that grown woman strength. So she beating the brakes off of that little girl. But now they want to press charges on the other woman because of the little girl putting their hands on them. They are both wrong, okay? And it's hard because this day and age, with you see so many teenagers just fight on teachers and sometimes beat the teacher up. And I know she wouldn't go just sit there and get her butt whipped, but I feel like she could have held her down, hold her hands down, because teenagers don't got that grown strength yet. You know what I'm saying? But that was a hot mess. That was a hot motherfucking mess. What? Who raised that little girl? For her to be that entitled, for her to be running up on a grown woman like that, my children would not do nothing like that. My kids will have their opinions on what they like about a teacher or what they dislike, but they're not about to run up on no type of teacher. They're going to call me if they have an issue or see if they can go to the office to give me a phone call. They already got their orders on what they need to do if something go down at school. You get what I'm saying? Like, what are we teaching them? Yeah, CJ's definitely he's changing things up. It's dope. He got a new app now and everything. He ain't got nothing but positivity coming his way. Oh man, but with a teacher, oh my gosh. You know what? I was off the chain when I was growing up, but I would never imagine myself fighting a teacher. Well, let me take that back. I wouldn't run up on a teacher, but I did accidentally hit a teacher when he tried to break up a fight. But he forgave me. I apologize, damn it. But he was just in the middle, you know what I'm saying? I black out sometimes when I fight when I was younger. So, I didn't know until I came to. But I did apologize. And the girl ran up on me. So what are you gonna do? But me just running up on a teacher like, let's square up and let's do it. I'm not doing that. Oh, look at her. I never had issues in high school. Well, damn it, I did. I fought all the time. And that's not a badge of honor. It's just I was a hot mess. But it was really it was a lot of stuff mixed in with the fighting. Some was a purpose, some was useless, some was just unnecessary. When I look at a lot of that stuff, half of the stuff I fought for wasn't even for me, it was for another friend. I should have been stopped trying to be Captain Save 'em in high school and shit. But I'm not gonna run up on a teacher. She damn sure did get that from her mama. That skit was, they need more skits, man. Now CJ got me on this skit shit. I need more skits tomorrow. I can already see Lexi dressing up as an old woman or something, doing some crazy stuff. Like they gotta come with more skits. That's a whole new thing that they done came up with, which is dope. Yeah, she get that shit from her mama. And now the mama got the nerve to want to press charges on the teacher. Your daughter needed her ass whipped, ma'am, if she gonna run up on adults. Like, because in this day and age, it's not how it was back in the day. That woman probably felt like she had to protect herself because she was like, "Don't touch me." And I get that. I think when you're a teacher, you have to have some sort of calm response to get off somebody that's aggressive. But she could have calmed that down a little bit better. But I feel her though. I know you ain't gonna just let no child just whoop on you and do all that stuff to you. I get it. I get it. But ain't no way in hell you should be fighting that girl with your panties showing and you beating her to a pulp and she pulling hair and you're flinging over the desk, because now you're in trouble. And it don't matter how wrong the little teenager was. She's a child. You know what I'm saying? But that girl, girl, what? What up, baby? What up, Tina? What up, TNT? That skit was hilarious. He was stupid for that. I was a quiet one. We had teachers and authorities who didn't play that, and our teachers were like family. But and I get it because sometimes my son, he would send me videos of his teacher or screen record them talking in the classroom, and they would be very, very aggressive. They would be very turned up. They would be very just angry, and I'm like, what's wrong with them? You can kind of definitely tell that they're there for a paycheck, so it's a different energy. But I don't know what, that was a substitute teacher too, so she didn't know that girl. You don't know if the girl got some type of mental issues, and people need to start vetting these teachers and having information on these students. Okay, because it ain't too many people who just gonna be letting you put your hands on you because you got problems. And this is what I say about victim shit. You can't go in like, I can't say the little girl didn't ask for it, because you don't put your hands on nobody. That's wrong. But as far as her being an adult, I I feel like there could have been something else she could have did to calm the situation down. I would have gave the girl her phone back and then told her to go to the office. Me personally. But I don't know what I would do if that little girl punched me in my face or put her hands on me. I'm not even gonna say what I would do because I don't know, honey. Because I don't like teenagers as it is, and I live with two of them. Okay, and they be trying. Okay, they be trying. Teenagers try. That's why they that's why it's a T, because they try. But I would have gave her phone back. She was snapping on Twitter. I would have gave her phone back. Said, "Go to the principal's office. I ain't got time." I tell the teachers that every time that they need to have meditation in the morning for the teachers and the students. They need, like, school is so old now, right? They keep teaching the same old curriculum, revamping math. I don't know how they keep doing that shit, but they don't revamp anything else. They don't make anything fun. So I posted on Demary Dynasty, I posted our first video when we went to the California Science Fair. The issue with the California Science Fair, not the Science Fair, it wasn't no damn fair. Why am I saying fair? Oh God, the ghetto. The California Science Center. The issue with that trip was the teacher didn't say anything. She was just telling people to stay in line, and she was just telling them the rules. She didn't describe what was going on in the room, why, what was what. She just kind of let the kids go in and just look at whatever. So it was just awkward. Nobody knew what the hell was going on. I don't even think she knew what was going on. And I said to myself, this is why my son is not as interactive, because usually teachers love my son because he's quiet, he's sweet, he's a little jerk. Okay, he's smart, he's a Virgo, so he's a sweetheart, but he's a smart ass. If you can get past the insults and complimental insults, he's a sweet person. He just tells the truth when you don't want to hear that shit. You know what he told me yesterday? He said, "Mommy, I can't wait till you get the new look." I said, "What's the new look?" He said, "When all that fat's off of you." I was like, "Oh, what?" Excuse me. I mean, I was just flabbergasted. It be your own kids, child. It be your own damn kids. And I said, "Excuse me, I'm working out." He said, I see you working out. You trying to get that fat off of you." Now, he doesn't know it's being rude because what he's saying is a fact. Okay? But God damn it, these Virgos, I promise you. But the teacher was really, really dry. And I remember one time she hit me up and she asked me, "Is there a way we can motivate him to work?" And I'm like, "Change the curriculum. The curriculum is too old to take them to a California Science Center." And I saw what the Science Center was trying to do. It was trying to gear towards a lot of people who may be interested in becoming astronauts or becoming people who work for NASA to get involved. And my son was very interested in the stuff he was looking at, and he just didn't know a lot of the things he was looking at. When we went to the movie theater, I couldn't record in there. They had right there like no video, so I could record that for y'all. But um, it was nice. They had the 3D glasses, and they were showing how space blasts asteroids and how they protecting the Earth the whole time. Because you always see this scary shit on sci-fi or some shit where they say a big ass asteroid is going to hit our planet and the Pacific Ocean and the Atlantic Ocean is going to drown us all before killing us all, before everybody kill each other. The doom and gloom shit. But they were saying how they shoot these lasers out of space and everything like that. And they were talking about planets. And my son loves talking about planets. Every time there's a planet that you can see outside, he's out there. So he's a good prospect to join NASA. And instead of her showing the pictures saying, "Hey, you guys, this is that," she just let everybody walk around. It was just awkward. It was just awkward. So teachers, there's a lot of teachers out there. Some teachers who are fresh, or some teachers who just love what they do and they make school great. But those are so far and few in between type teachers, I'm telling you. Everybody has a teacher almost everybody has a teacher in school that they really, really enjoy, that they remember till this day, that they're happy to see if they see them. right? But then you got these other teachers that just, they're definitely there for a paycheck. But I would have sent that little girl to the office. I really would have. And I do think school needs to change their curriculum and really have these kids meditate in the morning, teach people conflict resolution, because that's why there's a lot of people on YouTube right now calling people names and doing all this other stuff now. There's no conflict resolution, there's no conversation, there's no accountability class. They need a accountability class to say this is where you messed up at. If we had more things, they need more life skills as opposed to all the other stuff that they teach that doesn't benefit anybody. I mean, of course, we need to read, we need to write, we need to learn how to add, so we can spend this money and make money and all that good stuff. We get that. But I feel like at a certain point in time, they need to identify what the child is interested in and enhance that. I think we'd have better people. I think people would evolve better. It wouldn't be so many people at work who hate their job because they're not supposed to be there. Because a lot of people who hate their jobs, they hate their jobs because that's not where they're supposed to be in life. The people who love their jobs, that's exactly where they're supposed to be because that's for them. But the people who hate their jobs, they have more to do in this world and they don't know what it is because school really teaches you to get a 9 to 5 and that's it. Work for somebody else. They don't encourage you to do anything else. Child, them teenagers, boy. Yes, we talk about that. I want to know who her mama is, and then got the nerve to want to press charges on the teacher. I personally feel like they all needed to sit down, and her mama need to suck it up and say, "Look, you got your one, okay? You got your one, ma'am. But don't put your hands on my daughter." And the teacher needs to apologize, and the mama needs to take that L because why would you teach your daughter to run up on adults? I tell my kids all the time, call me or your dad, preferably me. You know what I'm saying? Don't be running up on teachers like you a grown woman. Like, who does that? Oh, please. They washed up, child. We done moved on. That's a dub. I'm telling you. Girl, them Virgos ain't easy, honey. Child. Congratulations. Don't get me wrong, Deontay. Having children are a blessing and a lesson. Okay? um I know a lot of people will be like, why do y'all have kids and stuff like that, but I encourage people to enjoy their spouses or enjoy themselves till they get to a certain time, and then if you want your legacy passed on, have your legacy passed on. If you don't want your legacy passed on, then don't. That's just for me. Shout out to the cancers. I mean, school fake. I was crip in middle school. I learned how to count money in the streets. But you know what? They say drug dealers, and I'm not saying you're a drug dealer, but they say drug dealers are the best businessmen because they learn all that stuff in the streets. I got five. I got a Leo, two Virgos, a Scorpio, and a Sagittarius. Hot mess. All of them's a hot mess. Every single one. Every single one. But they were bored. If you guys go to Demary Dynasty and watch that vlog that I posted, my daughter Neffy was bored out of her mind. She is a Sag. She did not come here to look at no museum, nothing. She didn't care about any of that. So we're gonna take the kids to Knott's Berry Farm, and I want to take them to Six Flags, but I'm not sure because Neffy's not that tall, and if she don't be able to get on the fast rides, I think she might have an issue. She might have an attitude. So I'm gonna see about going to Six Flags, but we're gonna vlog us going to Knott's. Me and my husband, we're going to Jamaica next month, so we're gonna vlog that. We're gonna vlog us doing all types of stuff in the summer. Um, I'm trying to convince my husband to let us go to water parks, but he really don't want to go to water parks. I don't know if any of y'all lived or went to a water park as a child, but I at least know at least two people, including myself, who almost drowned at a damn water park trying to do some shit I wasn't supposed to do. I was trying to do some shit I wasn't supposed to do, and somebody with a donut ran over my head. I was going under the water, and I had swimming lessons, so I thought I was the shit, and I wanted to go swimming. But we went to Raging Waters, and I don't know if anybody's ever been to Raging Waters, but Raging Waters don't have a place where you could just swim in the pool. Everything is like an attraction. It's either a slide or some stuff with wading and all in the water with donuts and shit. But I wanted to swim, damn it. I took my ass over there. I almost took myself out. Somebody saw me, lifted me out the water. I ran and found where my family was at. Child, I was doing the most. So I don't know if I can convince my husband for us to go to a water park, but not a water park that big. We got other places we can go to that's kind of like minimal water, a little bit safer, but Raging Waters is turned. So it's a couple of things that we're gonna do. Oh, what is this? Hold on. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. So, okay, like I don't know what I was trying to do. You want to go to Ken? What's Ken? I was making money for somebody else and I hate it. So I had Denver. I got out and I just wanted to become a truck driver. Well, shit, truck driving is what's up. My husband does that. As you know, I have a Virgo, a Cancer, a Libra. Ooh, child, bless your heart, honey. Bless your heart. Mm. I'm just glad I didn't get an air sign. No offense to the air signs out there. I love y'all to life. But I just didn't want that mixture in the household because air signs, y'all be turned, honey. Like, y'all mind y'all business for the most part. Y'all really, really do. But when that nasty side come out, y'all can be, well, not, let me not say, I'm going to say Geminis and Libras. Aquariuses do have a nasty side, but it's very far few in between when you see a couple of crazy Aquariuses. I've came across some. I know they exist, but I'm just saying. Hell to the no, Rico. I'm in the process of my insurance locating a doctor that will take my insurance to tie my tubes, honey. And I can donate my uterus to science. They can have this. I don't want no more damn kids. No, ma'am. King's Dominion. Okay. No, sir. I do not want any more kids. If I would have had my youngest daughter, I wouldn't have had no more kids. Because she is off the chain. She is off the chain. I have a Scorpio too, and she is so clingy, and she's always in my back. Like literally, when I go to sleep, she lays in between me and my husband for no reason. She got a whole room. Okay, her and her sister share a room, and they both be in our bed. Why? Y'all got a TV in there. Y'all got some bunk beds in there. Y'all toys is in there. Why the fuck aren't y'all in there? And then to add insult to injury, my husband made a deal with my daughter Neffy. If we put a flat screen TV in their room, they be in that room. She don't do that. She just lied a lie. Why not? Thought you wanted to have a full. I ain't not. You ain't never heard me say, uh, I want a damn football team. Hell, it's hard enough to get vehicles and shit with seven seaters. I haven't been home since my father passed, and I'm going back home in July to Michigan. Well, I hope you can really mentally prepare yourself for that. I'm sorry for your loss. I know how it is to like leave an area because when my mom passed when I was younger, I moved all the way to Texas. Then I lived in Louisiana a little bit, and then from Louisiana I moved back to California. By the time I got back to California, it was easier for me to process the transition of my mom because in California, everything I did reminded me of her. I mean, we grew up, you know what I'm saying? So hopefully for you that it's an easier process for you because I know how that can be. Okay, hell to the no. To the no, 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 girl. No more kids, honey. You got kids fighting teachers? That's too much. Like this what I be saying. I don't know what kind of women these children have for them. You don't do that. Like, if the teacher was aggressive to her and she ran up on her and stuff like that, I get that, because I've seen teachers do that in videos where they run up on these kids. I've got recorded videos of teachers in my district who cussing out kids and saying the N word, and they're like, "Whoa, chill!" They're being the fucking adult. So I get that part. But if she running up like she just really need that, like, what's wrong with you? What's with the anger? Like, what is it? Child, that she want to be in my, if she can be in my skin, she would, honey. How that's how my daughter is. She got two rooms, one at her grandma crib and one over here, but I always want to sleep with her. Yeah. We be trying to con these kids into sleeping in their own room, and they don't even want to sleep in their room. They don't even want to sleep in their room. I'd be like, what? And my husband was like, shoot. He said, we should have just rented out a 2-bedroom apartment with all of this. He said, what's the point of getting a house if everybody want to sleep with us? I was like, I don't know. I have no idea. I'm so confused by that. But these women are getting out of control. And that little girl is the next development of being a hyena, full-fledged and grown. Full-fledged and grown. She's the next development on another level. You got another lady. She almost killed a couple of people out of some situation of some ratchetness. And then you got this little girl fighting adults. It's a hot mess. Honestly, in my opinion, her mama, and that's, this is why I say people really got to pay attention to, because there's consequences to your actions, whether you feel like you right or you wrong. You get what I'm saying? Because legally, you cannot put your hands on a little kid, right? If that little girl would have put her hands on me, I'm not going to say what I would do because I wouldn't know, but I would hope, I would hope that I would just, get out there, get out the room and press charges against her mama. People need to start pressing charges against these parents who be producing these trifling children who think it's okay to fight adults. Are you renting the house or are you renting the apartment? It really, really depends. It really depends, because I'm the type of person who say it's good to purchase a home. Because, for example, when we were renting a house, we were renting out a house for about $800 a month. That's nothing, right? We had a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom, and a big backyard. It was dope. It was cool, wood floors, everything was all good, right? So we ended up buying a home. As soon as we bought the house, it was during the pandemic, before anybody was buying houses. Nobody was buying the house. As a matter of fact, the house that we bought was on the market for almost a year. Nobody was buying it. And I didn't want it because I looked in the rooms. I didn't want it, but I didn't realize that I had a split floor plan in my house. And I had the master on one side of the house and the kids' room on the other side of the house. When I saw that, I was sold. And then I seen that I have like, my bathroom has a separate shower and sink. Separate shower and sink, separate shower and separate bathtub. So I can take a bath and my husband can take a shower, or vice versa, whatever. And we got double sinks and all that good stuff. And then our bathroom toilet is separate. Like, you got to open the door to get in and out. When I seen that, and then I seen our room, I was sold. We got a walk-in closet, everything, right? All good stuff. So I was like, okay, that's what's up. Luckily for us, and this is why I say how things are meant for you, they meant for you. Luckily for us, the realtor took such bad pictures of the house that nobody was interested in even looking at it. So we ended up getting the house. So what we pay in mortgage, people are paying triple for a 1-bedroom apartment, for a 2-bedroom apartment, for 3 house. Forget about it. If you're renting a 3-bedroom out here, they're now requesting $2,000 a month to rent a 3-bedroom house. So that's why I encourage people, it's better to buy, but it really depends on your situation. For us, it was better to buy because look how high rent is. If we was rented, we would be paying 2500 $2,000. You get what I'm saying? We're not paying that. We're not even paying close to that with our mortgage, and it's a fixed rate. So we bought this house before the pandemic really set off with the housing market going up. So our house went up in value. We're like over 100 and something thousand worth of equity in our house. So it really depends on the situation. I know they say it's not a good time to buy right now, supposedly, but then there's some people saying that the market is kind of leveling out. So you really got to see what your purpose would be, because you could rent a house, you can buy a house, and if you don't want to be in that house anymore, you can rent it out, and then you can use that income to use towards something else. You can also pull equity from your house, do a HELOC, do all that stuff, start buying properties, start doing other things with it that can help build generational wealth. You get what I'm saying? So you got a lot of options with buying a house, but it might not be the right time. It might not be the best for you, or you probably, some people like freedom. When my lease is up, I can move here. When my lease is up, I can move there. It really depends on you and how you want to play it. My daughter 10 and son too. That when I get out of my girl, I'm telling you, my son Juju, is he 10? I think my son Juju's 10. Don't judge me. I got so many. I can't keep up. I think I want to say he'll be 11 this year. I want to say he'll be 11 this year. He's not a preteen yet. He'll be 11 this year. Girl still be trying to sneak in my bed, and he will go in my bed a few nights. It be four of us in the bed, five of us in the bed. Excuse me, five. And I know we got a California king, but the California king wasn't for them. It was for us. It's a hot mess. These kids is trifling. Good. That's what's up, AV. Man, the home buying process is stressful, ain't it? Oh my God. I woke up in nightmares during the process in the middle of escrow. It's a hot mess. Congratulations though on the house. So we bought our house before everything skyrocketed up. So we got really lucky. We got really lucky. So now a lot of places, they're going up and up and up, and they're getting high, and these people who are renting out their houses are turning them prices up. So if you're in a position to where you don't have to worry about the person you renting from raising that price to where it's just too high, and you're comfortable with where you're at financially, you can make time to stay there and save. That way, when it is time to purchase a house, you have all your ducks in a row. But if you have the income to do it now and you want to do it, go for it. Okay. I be falling off the bed sometimes. It's a hot mess. And then my daughter, my little Scorpio, she like to sleep fight. So she be elbowing us in our eye, smacking us in the face, doing all types of, we just getting it left and right. Child, these kids is ghetto. Well then, get the house then. Yes, girl, because you know what? I almost got a 5 bedroom, but it was the same square feet as the 4 bedroom we had. And then when I seen the 5 bedroom, the ceilings was low. It was trifling. It's definitely best to buy if you in California. Yeah, I'm in California, honey, and we did it just in time. Like my sister's house, I think my sister's house is worth over $1 million right now because where she's at. So she's like in the middle of everything. It doesn't take long to get anywhere from her house. I love her house. But her house went up. So in order to live in her neighborhood, you gotta at least have 1.5 million in assets or something of value to be able to pay the mortgage over there. Cause that shit went up during the pandemic for real. my see, I'm not even paying that much. I'm not even paying that much. And I got a 4-bedroom house, 3 bathrooms. I have 2 living rooms. I have over 2,000 square footage. My backyard is huge. Like, we bought a jumper, right? We bought one of those big old sliding jumpers. You wouldn't. It was in our backyard. You wouldn't even see it if you were driving past our house. You wouldn't even know it's in our backyard unless you're driving behind our house. In front of our house, you wouldn't be able to see shit. The ceilings is high. It's lovely. We came up because one of my clients was a mortgage lender, and she was like, "You need to do this stuff." Now, I'm always giving her advice, and I'm always letting her know what it is and what's up. And she like, "Look, you know how you do your thing, and you help me out, but I'm helping you out. You need to do this now. It's now or never." That's what she told me. And I said, "Oh, okay. Well, let me listen to you then." And I'm glad I listened, because she got it together. I used to get kicked in the head. Wait, girl, I be ready to fight, because you get hit in your eyeball and it sting, and you look ready to just beat somebody's butt, and here she is sleeping good like she got a full-time job. And then had a nerve to get mad when you talk too loud for them because you waking them up. Girl, it's a hot mess with these kids. It's a hot mess with these kids. I cannot believe they're trying to press charges on the teacher. I mean, I get it. She's an adult. She shouldn't be putting her hands on that kid. But that kid should not have walked up on that woman like that. I just thought, but they both were wrong. But damn, where's the punishment for the little girl? Where's her accountability at? And don't say the ass whooping, because in my personal opinion, that's not enough. Because what's gonna happen, since hyenas don't like to take accountability, if her mama's not teaching her correctly, and she get that behavior from her mama, then it's gonna be more so that woman put her hands on my child, that woman put her hands on my child, as opposed to the part the daughter played in it as well. It's like no accountability. So it'll be like a victim situation. I'm telling you, it's gonna be like a victim situation where she put her hands on my kids. I'm gonna press charges and da 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 da. And the teacher gonna get the short end of the stick, because you are an adult, sweetie. You should not be putting your hands on the kids. But that child needs to get some talking to too, because ain't no way you should be running up on an adult trying to check somebody for taking your phone at all. When she get done with nursing school, start working in nursing home, she gonna be a CNA. We gonna bring 40 something plus income. Yeah, 40 something plus income, and she gonna get paid every 2. Okay, that's what's up. And when she wants to level up, I heard level up even more. I heard RNs and, well, LVNs get paid too. But with an LVN, you only get an additional year and then you set. With RN, I think it's like 2 years or something like that. Nurses get paid. I got a homegirl, she's a nurse. She got a house in LA. She bought one in LA, and I don't even think she bought it during the pandemic when everything was low. I think she purchased it when everything was fucking high. So she gets some type of coin. I'm telling you, it's. And then people say you're wrong for saying and this is what I'm saying. Okay, this is what I'm saying about these hyenas out there. Your children don't listen to what you gotta say. They watch you. They watch you. So if they see your mama out there hood ratting it, no accountability, fighting people, and all that other stuff, she gonna think it's okay. Why can't she do it? You do it. She gonna think it's okay. That's why I say a lot of these women that be on this platform talking trash to me because they don't like what I say, it's a hot mess, because they have no accountability. They feel like they should not be held accountable of anything until they get themselves put in a cold twist. And then they want to play the victim. How long have you been on Govi? What was your first week? Okay, so I've been on Govi for about 2 months now. 2 months in a week. And I didn't really have any symptoms with Wegovy. The only issue I had when I got a shot with Wegovy is what I would sleep for that day. But probably the reason why I didn't have any symptoms is because before I did Wegovy, I was on Trulicity. And Trulicity was okay, but I wanted Wegovy because I knew Wegovy was going to get me down faster than Trulicity. So altogether, I've already lost 27 pounds in a 2-month span. Hey, Trisha. We're trying to get like you in anti. Oh, no, you'll get there. Y'all young. You know what I'm saying? When I was young, I did not have my shit together at all. Okay? At 20, I was pregnant with my first son, and I was homeless, and then I had my other son, and then I rented a couple of places, then got homeless again. There was a place where I rented, and the lady put me out because we were renting out a room, and she put me out because because we caught her boyfriend threatening other tenants with machetes and stuff after that. So it was a big lawsuit then, and I had to sue that lady. I won. I never got my money though. Just because you sue somebody don't mean you get your money. And I was supposed to get her I had to continuously take her to court to see where her assets are, where her bank account was, and everything like that. That lady was running, child. But the reason why I sued her is because the day I went to the hospital and had my son, she put all my stuff outside and changed the locks and everything. And I paid all of my rent on time. I didn't have any issues with anything. And this is what I be telling people. I've taken people to court, and I've helped other people with court. A lot of people get mad at me because they was like, you should have been a lawyer. I don't want to do that though. I don't want to do that. But I've helped a lot of people with court. And the reason why I help them, it's really simple things that a lot of us miss. Emotions don't matter. So the lady was talking about how emotional she was and how she felt like this. And she tried to lie and say I didn't pay rent. And she said that to the judge, lied to the judge's face, and then I let her talk. I let her say everything she wanted to say. I didn't pay rent. I was just there bumming it around. I didn't do anything. All that. I let her say all of that. I let her insult me. I let her talk so much trash about me, and I just kept quiet. I didn't care what the fuck she said. Then when it was my turn to talk, I gave the judge the receipts. And he got mad because he's like, this bitch is really lying to me in my fucking face with a straight face, and she crying and shit. And here's this lady with the evidence. And she was like, but you know, she's not married and she's doing this and he's like, I don't want to hear any of that. She didn't really know much about me, but I'm black. Make up whatever you want. You feel me? So he told her ass off, and he said, you gonna pay. She walked out that courtroom crying. Emotions don't help you. You need the paperwork. Documentation is everything. You gotta document everything in order to win some shit. And I keep telling people that. Y'all keep having these emotions and being upset and saying what a person did and how they made you feel. The court don't give a rat's ass about any of that. What up, Trisha? Girl, it was a hot mess. Yes. But you're not going to always have it together when you're young. I mean, there's a couple of people that do have it together when they're young, and that's because either generational wealth or maybe they're just wired that way. There are anomalies and stuff. But life is his best teacher. Yeah, just do it. Start off, what's up, Robin? Start off somewhere small, like travel to somewhere small, maybe within your area that you've never been to, that's safe, girl. Google all the sundown towns and all that shit, okay? We don't play them kind of games. Google those first. And then travel like different places in your area that you've probably never been to, then expand to different states. Be careful too, because you know it's traffickers out here. Make sure you have somebody to roll with you. If not, get your pepper spray and protection in hand, boo boo. That's my advice for real. Because this dude posted in one of the town groups that, hey, there's traffickers out here. They rode on this lady's car and put W1, saying she one woman with one child. And he's a dude seeing this. He said, I know you don't know me, but he posted, whoever car this is, um you need to guard yourself. So it's really difficult to travel. Remember, they was doing that stuff where they was putting that stuff to make ladies pass out on their car door and stuff like that, and they've been following women. Like, it's a lot. You got to really, really protect yourself out here. My husband told me today, we went to Sephora today, and he went with me because he's like, you're not going nowhere by yourself now, because I don't play that shit. And I was like, and I'm not in the business of just giving it away like that. I just can't do that. So he goes with me everywhere. So we went to Sephora today. And, you gotta be careful. Nothing happened, obviously, but I'm just saying, if you got somebody to roll with you or somebody, and if you don't, get that protection up when you travel. Because I think throughout the years, we've been kind of safe, and we've been feeling kind of safe because nothing has really been going down. But you never know when it's that moment where somebody want to do some weird shit and try to kidnap your ass. So I say, look for sundown town so you can make sure you don't fuck with them. You feel me? And get every app you can, whether you're traveling out of country, out of the state, if you're flying on an airplane, get those apps and get those points. Delta right now is connected with Starbucks. So every time you use Starbucks, they will give you Sky Miles. You know I'm a couponer, honey. I try to get discounts everywhere. Even when I booked our trip, I had that Rakuten up to give me my cash back on whatever we was gonna spend on this trip. Okay? Don't ever pay full price for nothing if you can help it. Get all the apps, get all the points, and after a while, those points, Sky Miles, and everything like that will accumulate to where you can start traveling for free. And if you vlog every trip you have, eventually, if you get enough subscribers and enough views, guess what? You're going to be traveling for free now. So that's my advice. Girl, I was so mad at Sephora today. My heart was hurt. The student should be suspended at least, but I don't think that's gonna. No, she need, cause she on her way. She on her way to something. You know what? When you was growing up as kids and you always knew that student, like, that person on their way. They on their way because they doing a little too much. Now sometimes they calm down, but the other times they prove you right, and they be right on their way to motherfucking jail because nobody ever held them accountable. When you don't hold people accountable, and I've had this happen to family members who had children who was never held accountable or anything, because you have these mamas who overly, no, it's okay, everything's okay, this and that and the third, blah, 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 and they sugarcoat because they babying these kids, and these kids don't ever think they wrong for doing anything, and then when they're held accountable, now they're victims. So she got to get a little bit more because she on her way. And if you don't ever hold these children accountable, they will end up dead, in jail, or in some shit they not supposed to be in. It's never nothing positive. For real. Oh, we here for it. What up, Robin? Child, slumlords ain't shit, honey. Slumlords ain't about it worth a damn. Okay. Good luck. Keep us posted. Girl, Rakuten is the shit, honey. It's the bee's knees. I love them. I love them. I love them. But let me tell you what happened to me in Sephora today. I was so mad. I needed some more makeup, right? I needed some more makeup because, if y'all, I know some of y'all probably don't do this, but a lot of people do. If you look up on the back of your makeup, it says 12 or 24 months. And after that, you got to throw the shit away. Now, we all know when makeup expires, it's still good. But I need new makeup because my raggedy daughters have been playing in my makeup. They went through my Anastasia Beverly Hills Renaissance palette. They went through my Glow Kit. They went through all my good makeup. But I didn't have any good foundation. I was using drugstore, which is NYX. I like NYX drugstore makeup. It's pretty good. It's not bad, right? But I like high-end makeup too. So I was like, I need to go to Sephora because it's been a while since I've been to Sephora, and I'm doing my skincare journey. So I had like all of these marks on my face and stuff like that, and I did a whole skincare journey with Retinol. I take my collagen every day. I got a new moisturizer. I'm using all types of stuff, and it's working. My skin is clearing up. It's wonderful, wonderful. So I'm doing that. So I'm like, well, since I'm doing this, I'm gonna need makeup anyway, and I need to really start packing and preparing to go to Jamaica. Girl, I go on Sephora, right? I go on Sephora and I see the NARS because I love me some NARS. So she tested my face to see what color I am because during the winter I get light as hell. So since spring is springing and starting to do something, I'm lighter. So she tried to do the makeup. She found the tone. The color that I needed was not there. I said, okay. But then I walked past Makeup Forever. I love Makeup Forever. Makeup Forever is the bomb. I love that foundation to life. That's my favorite foundation. I like NARS, but I like Makeup Forever better. I don't really rock with Too Faced foundation, but I love their eye palettes. And I don't judge me, y'all, but I'm not a big fan of Fenty Beauty just yet. The foundation just wasn't hitting for me. Um, Even when I got the Too Faced Peach, it was just okay makeup. It wasn't like I needed that. So I like Makeup Forever. So when she did the Makeup Forever, she's like, oh, this is perfect for you. It looked good on my skin and everything. She went to go grab it. Nothing. It was gone. I said, what, is everybody my color today? And she just started laughing. She was like, I am so sorry. That's so fucked up. We done went through the whole thing just for me to get disappointed twice. I said, I'm gonna get the fuck up out of here. I order it online, but my feelings is hurt. It's hurt. And I did get like some ordinary what did it say? Niacinamide or not I don't even know how to say it. I think it's niacinamide. I did get that because I heard that was good. But we here for it, Rico. Just let us know. I did do that. I did get some of that because I heard that was good. But then I got the fuck on. Oh, but you know what? Actually, I have a whole vanity. You know those IKEA vanities? I don't know if you guys follow makeup people, but I have a whole vanity. It's full of I got the makeup drawers, I got the light bulbs, I got the light my husband bought me an impressions mirror. I don't know if y'all know the website Impressions where they sell those vanity mirrors. He bought me one of those. He bought me a whole table and the matching white drawers because that's the one I wanted, right? So he got me that. So all of my makeup is in there, and I had the organizer in there. I had all my eye palettes in one section, all my contour palettes in another, lippies in the just lit, right? So now I'm gonna have to do something different because that was before those trifling little big head girls came into my life. Okay, so now I'm just gonna have to put my makeup high, and we got a closet in our bathroom, so I'm gonna have to put it high in my closet bathroom because they want to be jerks. Because every time they see makeup, they be like, "Oh, new makeup, new make." They'll play right in it. I got pictures, child, and I be like, "Why?" So I am gonna have to do that. But the vanity was supposed to be for my makeup. It's a cute little setup, but they destroy everything. Girls ain't worth a nothing. 3 girls and 2 boys for me. Ha, that's funny because it's reversed for me. I got 2 boys. No, it's the same. Look, no, I got 3 boys and 2 girls. You got 3 girls and 2 boys, and I got 3 boys and 2 girls. So it's the reverse for me. I love CJ video. You could tell that his daughter is finally getting the best of both worlds. Man, I be living like Kamari was so happy. And it's like she was just, I don't know, it seemed like she's a little more freer in the mind. You know what I'm saying? She was able to see her dad. Her mama and him is getting along. They real good friends. Lexi and it was just meshing in really well. And then I seen when Kamari smacked her butt when they was acting crazy and they was all laughing and Lexi was just giggling with them. It wasn't forced. It wasn't, you know what I'm saying? CJ acted like a little kid now, like, and I'm not saying like a little kid, but like his child, like he's He's free spirited. He can do what he want. He can behave however he want, and not feel like this person is messing with him or judging him or making him feel some type of way of wanting to behave the way he want to behave. He can clown, he can roast, and they roast back. Cause I don't know if y'all been paying attention to Lexi, but she's been clapping back. She be saying some shit, and he'll get quiet and he'll laugh like that. And even when Nike was there, when they was around Nike, if you heard Nike was throwing them roast sessions too. She was clowning. She called CJ Shoes orthopedic 3000, and I almost fucking died. Okay, I almost about died. They clown. Okay, fire signs clown. They really do clown. And it's fucking hilarious. If you can get past your emotions and say they're not really judging me or just talking about me, they just trashing around, you be okay. My daughter really a tomboy. My youngest daughter is a little bit of both. Well, actually, you know what? Both of them are a little bit of both. Because they will go out there and they will play in dirt and they'll try to play basketball, all the boy sports and everything, even football, right? But they'll turn that off real quick and go want to put on some makeup and do hair and be pretty. So they do both. It was really refreshing to see that. And you know what, CJ? No, he wrong. First of all, I feel what he was saying about getting drippy in Walmart. I get that, but he know he was wrong for getting them damn shoes. He could have picked another pair of shoes. He gonna pick them, girl. When he went to the work boots, I was like, "Sir, what are you doing? Like, why you going to the work boots?" He had the little ugly thing. I was like, he better put those back. But then when he grabbed them other shoes, I said, oh, he just grabbing stuff. Because them shoes was nowhere near cute, tight, or nothing. They was just a hot mess. I was like, why is he grabbing them shoes? They got Shacks in there. He could have grabbed him a pair of Shacks. You know what I'm saying? You could have grabbed you a pair of and ones. And you know what's fucked up about that? Once upon a time in the 80s, okay, not in the 80s, in the 2000s, and ones used to only be in the mall. You could not get and ones in Walmart, just like you couldn't get Reebok in Walmart. Things are definitely different. Girl, he was just playing games when he picked them damn shoes. He know damn well he shouldn't have picked them damn shoes. He knew he shouldn't have picked them shoes. Like, sir, who told you? I'm like, he trying to hurry up and get out the store at this point. Because that was not necessary. That was not. You got to get member only because that's what you tell y'all. I don't want the other side. No. Okay, when I get to 1,000, I got you. They did have fun. You know what was hilarious to me? When they got on that girl for talking about, oh, we don't shop at Walmart, and there's the same damn shirt in Walmart. That was fucking hilarious. I said, see, this is why you be quiet. This is why you be quiet, and you don't be talking your trash, because look at you. It was hilarious. Girl, they was, oh my gosh. I was like, why he grabbed them damn shoes? Who gonna wear them shoes? And you know what? He probably gonna donate them shoes somewhere else. He gonna donate them shoes to somebody or give somebody them shoes because he know damn well. Did you see the shoes he posted today though? Those shoes was dope. The ones from Nike that he bought him in that Lexi matching pairs. Now they walking around looking like twins and stuff. I love it. Yeah, you could do a lot of stuff. You could do a lot of, and he just proved you can vlog anything. And that's what I'm saying. Life gives you content. You can vlog anything. Girl, I don't know what he was doing with them shoes. Them look like work shoes. Okay, I don't know what, I said, what is he doing? He playing games. He could have got him some Shacks. He could have got him some motherfucking Shacks. He is playing. He just wanted to hurry up and get the hell out of there. I'm like, what? See, those is dope. Those is nice, and they had the turf on them and everything like that. Those is really, really nice. Those is dope. I like that. But I'm like, sir, why you gonna grab them shoes? You know damn well you ain't gonna put them in your shoe collection. You ain't gonna do none of that. You might as well go and donate it to somebody who need them. Maybe their work shoes. Donate it to somebody who's starting a new job and they need some shoes or something like that. Cause you playing, and I don't even think he wore them. I don't even think he wore them. Like, come on, sir. You didn't want them shoes for real. He was playing. He was playing motherfucking games. I did. The skit was funny. I just feel like the skit should have been longer. But I think he was just testing things out. But I think it was hilarious. I think he has something new now. He could spin off and do skits. He could, because if you really want to be honest, he was kind of doing that anyway with the music videos. So that's just his creativity coming out more, and he's just going back to that. It kind of reminded me, like, like if he start doing a thing where he has different images of him, like what they did on Martin, or like they did on a couple of other shows, he can really do something else. I already do, honey. First of all, I'm all about support black. I donated to the Hidden History Museum in LA, and I still gotta go visit. I'm gonna make a vlog about that too. I gotta go see my people out there. And I also bank with black banks. So I have an account with Greenwood currently, and the Greenwood is the bank that Killer Mike was promoting, and they're a pretty decent bank. Yeah, CJ, he can really do that. I know that was his first time doing that, and that was good. But it's kind of natural to him because he was doing the music videos, and he was kind of acting in the music videos as well. It was really his creativity coming out. So I think him having skits is like a whole nother sector of some cool shit. Like, we need skits. Country Wayne does skits all the time, and he's hilarious. Yeah, CJ could do acting, cause he likes to be the limelight. He's funny. He's creative. Well, banks do use your money to let people borrow money. It's a whole thing with that. That's why they say put a lot of that money into insurance and be your own bank. There's ways to be your own banker, but I'm not doing that just yet. I'm not moving to that step just yet, but we're working towards that. So, it in some instances is good, like when you need a trust account and things like that. You can put into stuff into a trust account, because a trust account is its own entity. So if you do need to put money up to where people won't access that money, and you have money going to that account, they can't touch it if they're trying to come after you or child support or whatever. And I'm not saying, but I'm just saying, like, let's say somebody try to sue you, they can only sue you. They can't sue that trust account, because the trust account is its own entity. So it depends on what you do with the banks and stuff like that. A lot of people who have, first of all, you really shouldn't be saving. You should be investing, if anything. I was always told, if you save for a rainy day, that rainy day is gonna come, because that's what you saved it for. So I don't do that. I do different accounts for different things. You know what? Kamari would have really, really won if she would have stayed where she was at in that hiding spot. She would have won. That was genius, because I would have never looked there. I would have never looked there. Yeah, he's scared. They screamed and everything. She caught it. She knew, and it's funny too, because she knew what he was gonna do, because she would do the same. Like, I know my dad because I'm just like my dad. They was doing the same things. Child, I heard y'all was coming. Not y'all, but there's a lot of people coming for royalty about the fair video that she posted. I have not watched it. I have not watched it, but a lot of people was saying that it was dry, it was boring, and she already been to a fair, I guess, and this is like her second fair or something. But y'all, as I'm not gonna pretend like I didn't hear that shade with CJ video talking about we don't go to flea markets. That nigga, he said we don't go to flea markets. Like Apple Pay, they be taking $1 every time. What? Taking $1 from where? I don't get charged for using Apple Pay. Girl, I was like the shade. I scrumped. The scream that I scrumped, I said, oh my gosh, no, he didn't. No, he didn't. He said, we don't go to flea market. And I was like, oh, you know what? That's true. I agree. I understand where Lexi was trying to go. Okay, I get it. I understand. She was like, if I hide in plain sight, they might not see me. But she was wrong. Real estate is the best investment. Real estate is a really good investment because we won't refi, even though the mortgage companies keep stalking us. We won't refi because the interest rate is fucking high. Like, why would I go from 3% to 5? Like, no, y'all gonna have to do a little bit better than that. You're gonna have to give me a good reason why. I mean, that's a nice amount of money to have to invest into something else, but to me, I'll just let it sit there and I'll let it continue to build because I have a cousin that had a house in LA, and when he bought the house, it was really cheap, and he just sold it for over $1 million. I think it was in Compton or something like that. So real estate is really good. Lexi had me like, yeah, yeah. I saw what she tried to do. It didn't work. What do I look for though? Cause I look at my account every time. Cause the amount that they take is the amount that they take. I look at everything. You know, I'm always comparing receipts and stuff. Was they sharing one? Shut up. You lying. You was lying to me. Did you say they was sharing one turkey leg? Boy, if you don't. What? They was sharing one turkey leg? Just one? Oh my God. Did you saw Shauna Crazy Life and CJ So Cool YouTube chat hating on Lexi? Girl, that girl, you know what is interesting about that woman? It was really interesting because she was trying to, even though she was always team royalty, she at least tried to pretend like she was neutral, but then she turned really, really dark. It was like one day she woke up and just kept talking shit about CJ. At one point, she was even in PJ's page, and she told PJ, I want them all to win. I want them both to win. I'm team both. And I was side eyeing it then, like, I don't know. I don't know if you want both of them to win. The way but she got really, really dark. It's like a switch went off, and she just started turning the hell up. I was like, what is wrong with her? Yeah, them shoes was bomb. Did he say one? Was that turkey leg a shot at PJ? I hope it wasn't, cause the turkey leg that PJ showed on his YouTube, it looked, it was falling off the bone, sliding. It looked good than a mug, but the way she was talking about how the turkey was dry and she was chewing it, it sound really chewy and dry. So, oh my. Mm. Well, actually, I know they don't like CJ, but always chatting. Yeah, that's what I be saying. Girl, not just that one turkey leg. You know what? Yeah, that was an epic fail because she was complaining about that turkey, talking about it was dry. Maybe she need one of PJ's turkey legs. It's just wasted energy, though. My thing is this: what is purpose? You get what I'm saying? Like, you know how people ask me why do I discuss royalty and everything like that? I'm bringing forth to the forefront how a lot of these hyenas' behavior is unnecessary and they need to be held accountable. They have not been held accountable for so long that us women who are on some grown stuff is tired. Okay? And they need to be held accountable. I want to know what's the purpose of the fuckery with CJ. Like, why are y'all talking about what you think you're gonna get out of it? Because he's still expanding, he's still networking, y'all still talking trash, is not doing anything. That should be exhausting for you guys. It really should be exhausting. He's now he got tears coming out of my eyes. They was waiting on the bite. You know what? Get off my phone. They was waiting on the bite. He said they was waiting on the bite. Oh my god. Okay, PJs look fire as hell. Eventually, I'm gonna have to go to like take a road trip to Arkansas and go see my property. And my sister, I have to wait for my sister to come back from Mexico, but she's decorated her house. So when she do that, she already telling me that we need to take a road trip to Arkansas. So during that time, I know the way we go when my mama took us when we were younger, we go through Oklahoma. So hopefully, we can stop there and the family get a turkey leg or two. Maybe we won't share it though. Everybody will get their own turkey leg. I don't like sharing. Kids take from you enough when they have their own plate. What up, Mel? I just don't see the purpose. Like when they say, why do you hate on royalty? And I explain to them, I don't hate on her. She has the same hyena behavior that I've shown that many women have spoken about. Miss Candace, not Candace, Miss Kendra, the Crimson Cure, Six the Goddess, Love Dorsey. There's a couple of women who talk on this behavior, woman after woman after woman after woman, have the same identical behavior. So I'm bringing that to the forefront. And even though I can't hold her accountable to say, look, girl, you doing wrong, I can speak to other women. And there are going to be some women who change their mind and say, maybe I need to just reach in and stop being so masculine all the time. Because being in your divine energy is nice because you're always going to be the one receiving. And us women like to receive nice things. So that's something that if they understood that they're probably being a little rough around the edges, they can lighten up a little bit and we can bring forth these issues as women to start making changes, right? That's why I say I discuss royalty. Now their turn. What is the purpose of discussing CJ? What's the point? You stupid, Richard. He said that her teeth about to come out. Yeah, when I heard it, the audio, it sounded really chewy. Right. And that's what I'm saying. Like, there's no glow up. There's no glow up. You know what I'm saying? You see how you see the thing with CJ and there's glow up. He's traveling everywhere. He's doing all types of things. They keep saying he's broke. But if he broke enough to go do all these things and travel everywhere, right? But with royalty, you sharing food. You doing all this stuff to pinch pennies. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're doing stuff that you normally wouldn't do. You're back to survival mode. You're buying only 2 sets of kids Easter baskets. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's really, I don't know what to say about that. It's just not showing her glowing up, in my opinion. I would have said she glue up if Bossetta would have hit. Like, real shit. Like, I'm not even trying to be funny. If Bossetta would have hit, I'd be like, okay, she doing something. You got to give credit where credit is due. But, he said he was going to be in Vegas soon. I think he's already in Vegas. I'm telling you, I just don't understand the purpose. Like, if CJ was out here having it and hoeing around and being a serial sleep around with women and break their hearts on purpose and stuff like that, yeah, get the word out. But if you're talking directly about a relationship he's been committed to and I don't know, whatever else the fuck, I don't know. It's just weird to me. Like I said, hyenas do not like to be held accountable. There was this chick. I know y'all saw her on my page. Her name was Nikki Pooh. And I told her, because she was so strong in her opinions, I told her to hop on the live with me. We'll have a conversation. Oh, no, because all you going to do is lie. Yeah, that's what I thought. Cowards. They don't want none. They talk smack because they don't know conflict resolution and they don't know how to be adults about nothing. They don't know how to have a simple conversation. And she can't stand by what she say. That's why she don't want to hop on this live. It's very difficult for you to express some bullshit when you know it's bullshit. If you stand by your convictions and you know that's the truth, then you don't have nothing to worry about. But they're full of shit. Because when I ask these questions that they have to answer, they want to brush it off. Oh, you just don't understand. Or it's always an excuse. It's always some bullshit. Or they try to move the goalposts, or they try to direct it towards something else. It's never no accountability within themselves, and they wonder why they got so much hell in their life. The way royalty is living, she does not have to live that way. And that's the point that I'm trying to make. And they try to lie and say royalty do want him to see the kids. Not with her dodging the court papers. Not with him having to get a private investigator to find where she's at to be served. And if she supposedly want him to see the kids but don't want him to go to the place, let me shut this down because I'm tired of people saying that. If she truly wanted that man to see his kids, but she was worried about where he was living, why isn't she letting them at least FaceTime? Don't worry, I'll wait. I'll wait. Why is she not at least let him FaceTime? Who got the answer to that one? Who got the answer to that one? If she want him to see his kids so bad, and she don't want him to go, she don't want her twins to go over there because the house was shot up. Answer that question for me. Okay, she don't want him to go over there because the twins to go over there because it's dangerous. Is FaceTiming dangerous? Let's all not run to the answer at once. Hyenas, where you at? Exactly. Like I said, what they say is bullshit. What they say is bullshit. Let me go back to the comments. And you can, yes, girl, those videos that show was cringy, honey. Imagine your own words coming to bite you back in the ass. That's crazy. She might be, but that's what I'm saying. When you don't have the right support system and people think they know everything about court, they'll be like, girl, you can get this amount of money. He's showing that he rich on TV. You can get all of that because this is what he's showing. And blah, 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 blah. They'll fill a lot of people with hopes and dreams, and it be extremely pipe dreams. Ooh, Trisha's okay, because I don't know what he doing. He just be there smiling and reaping the benefits. And did he get a bite of that turkey leg? Does anybody know? Because I didn't watch it. To be honest, I really think she stalks CJ. She hate him so bad. She probably gonna respond to him or throw something like slick because he buy lucky shoes. Yeah, I don't know. It's something with that. Maybe he reminds her of her ex or something because she's very triggered. I know I was. She need to do some new content. Yeah, and you know what? I was talking to my husband about that today. Um, I've never seen, and y'all can correct me if I'm wrong, because I have not been watching CJ since the day he started. But have they ever taken them to Six Flags or Disneyland or Disney World or Universal Studios or anything? Because that would be a great vlog. Did you say that turkey leg looked like it did look pretty nasty? She been to the skating ring though before, right? I think she went to the skating ring before. So I mean, I wouldn't want her to go again because we didn't already seen that. Because I seen them skating up in there. She probably can't do it as often, but I seen her go to the skating ring. Um, Ashley, everything that he said about Lexi confirmed what my husband said. So when me and my husband was watching that video together, he was like, he with the one that's gonna stay. Watch. And she was sitting on that couch and she was laughing. He was like, all right, y'all. And he was like, she gonna stay. That's the one he gonna smash. And I was like, what? Okay. So in that time, she kept coming around and he was like, no, she really like her. And he called out that they was together the day he said D-Lo came. He said CJ did a video with Lexi, and Lexi didn't really have clothes on. She kind of had like her pajamas kind of on. And he was like, what kind of assistants wear that? And then she said when D-Lo came, she was fully dressed. He said that's how he knew she was messing with her, because ain't no woman gonna just be wearing whatever when your homeboy around like that. So my husband just basically confirmed what we kind of already knew. And I, like I said before, he was messing with Lexi, and he was messing with a royalty. But when he started really truly feeling Lexi, he stopped, and that's when the problem started. I know they really are, and CJ don't want them to lose that lifestyle. He wanted to keep it. Child, Leon looked like he fed up. Y'all stupid. People saying he needs to get the kids money. In my opinion, he pays them back when he gets paid for the video. He buying them shoes, clothes, and everything they ask for. Um, and to me, it's like, is it about money or is it about him seeing his kids? Because I seen this one girl. Oh my God, this child. Let me scratch my head. I seen this one chick. What she said, it was just like, oh my God. So she tells them that CJ really don't want his kids. He need to do something for his kids by giving royalty money. And I know that's like a question mark for everybody in the chat, because we like, bitch, what? Not with him having all types of gifts and stuff for them at the house, and clothes and shoes and birthday stuff that they never even got to receive. What are you talking about? No, but he could do it. He could just call the mama. He could call somebody. I'm like, she want him to put his right leg in and put his right leg out, put his right leg in and turn it all about and do the hokey pokey. It shouldn't be that much. And if her mother gave a fuck, her mother would have said, "Let me go get them. Let's go get them grandbaby clothes." It's not gonna work that easy. I don't know why these hyenas think that a man has to fight tooth and nail to prove that they want to be around their children. This ain't no motherfucking Hunger Games, and he's not paying tribute. What is wrong with you? These women out here are sick in the fucking head, and a lot of you men need to stop procreating with these raggedy hyenas. You guys gotta stop, because they use babies as a weapon, and they use their bodies as weapons. Y'all better learn that dick discipline real quick and stop impregnating these hyenas. Y'all gotta stop it. It's horrible. Imagine having a child and the woman was like, well, you didn't do this and you doing it, do that. Well, I sent you money, so can I see the kids? Not today. You gonna have to do it another day. It's all about control. It's not even about the child. It's insane. That's what and this is what I'm saying, and this is what I've always been saying. We know royalty don't got money like that. But what we're saying is it's okay. Like, sometimes people go through their stuff. It's okay, but it's not okay. It's okay because it's normal to not have the lifestyle you once had over a breakup or whatever. But it's not okay because it doesn't have to be that way. Even with the situation with Nike and CJ, they gotta understand it with things. And even when CJ tells Nike, "You gonna have to handle this and that if I get you this chain or whatever," he's still getting stuff for Kamari because that's his daughter. He's still gonna do for her. They talk out they trash and they do whatever, but if she asks her daddy for whatever she wants, daddy gonna give it to her. And they're all cool. Like, that's the thing. And I get it. You can't be cool with that man right now. He hurt your feelings. You don't like him right now. I get that. But put yourself aside for them children. And when I say that, people just be thinking I'm crazy. Child. seen a little bit of Des live too. But I went grocery shopping today. I did a whole lot of stuff today. I gotta post a picture of our groceries. We got this cart full of groceries. We only paid $258. What I realized, it's so much better to shop. It's pros and cons to shopping in the middle of the month. Okay. The pros is a lot of stuff is cheaper. They reduce a lot of things to get things out before the first comes. Right. But the cons are all the good shit is not there. Okay. I mean, you can get the basics. My husband cooks and I cook. So, okay, we going to get the chicken, the steak. We going to get all of that. Right. Cool. But you're not going to get the good stuff. Like they have these like chicken breasts that we like to get. They weren't there. Bet you they'll be there on the first though, because they prioritize the first because of food stamps, because they make more money. You're going to get the food stamps. You're going to get also business wise. It makes sense. You're not going to always overload the grocery store when people who got to pay cash is going, because fuck us. Right. So I get what they're doing, but there's definitely benefits in shopping in the middle of the month. We try to do it twice a week. And not twice a week, every 2 weeks. What the hell I say twice a week for? Every 2 weeks, we try to grocery shop. So that way we can just kind of keep it flowing and then put stuff in the deep freezer and whatever goes out the deep freezer goes in the fridge, and then we put more in the deep freezer, type of stuff like that. But, they really reduce the meat and stuff in the middle of the month. So we're going to start doing that. They have the girl with all them hyenas. I'm telling you. That's because Lexi's just showing her genuine personality. And that's about to end too, because court coming. Child. Her older kids is to go some of those places. CJ gotta go. Girl, we already know. We already know. And a flyby carnival. And Robin, you heard that shade when he said we don't go to flea markets. He is so wrong for that. All them energy, all of them have no energy. The kids, I feel they were hyped with CJ. Well, and a lot of CJ's videos, I wouldn't even say they were hype all the time. They were very shy, and he would just talk trash to him and smack him in the head. The one that was very talkative was Nation. Nation was like the most talkative more than anybody. Leon would come out every once in a while, but he was smile and stuff. He was pretty quiet. But he would kind of bring them out of their shell. He would just bring them out. He would just make them talk. You're not going to not talk to CJ and be quiet if you're around him. I noticed that. They going to learn, child. They going to learn. Did you say from Bedrock? You stupid, not the Flintstones. Oh, my God. CJ's fans convinced him not to continue to be extorted by her since. Yeah, I know. Because that wasn't a good idea. Yeah, that's disgusting. Not a hot coyote foot. You was stupid. Royalty, what they're doing with their families. Houston, Tex, I'm glad to see you. But what are you talking about? Y'all don't kick Houston, Tex out. I love to see her banter about nothing. They too business worrying what's going with your life. Don't unblock her. Don't unblock her yet. Let her stay. I like to hear her banter. Houston, Tex. I don't know. You know what? Houston, Tex. I'm not even gonna hold you. I want a supporter like you, but I don't want a supporter like you. Right? I love the loyalty. That's amazing. But the stupidity got to go. Plus, I like my supporters to call me out on my shit. You know what I'm saying? If they go, hey girl, you probably shouldn't do that, or you probably need to get to your homework, or you probably need to coupon today or whatever, I appreciate people correcting my behavior. or correcting me on something. You know what I'm saying? Like if I got an ashy finger, I want somebody to hand me some lotion. I don't feel shaded by that at all. I want people to want me to look good in the streets. I don't like the type of supporters to allow you to look stupid in these streets. I think that's bad support. I think it's horrible. So although I do enjoy the loyalty of it all, because child, you are loyal. For somebody to just sit there and make 311,000 accounts just to say how much you love royalty, I really hope she appreciates that. I truly, truly do. For your sake. Because you are like a lost puppy. It's very interesting. Like I don't even know how to respond to this because I don't know what the fuck this is. What there? First of all, you're using the wrong there, sweetie. Um, I don't know why you put that period right there, and I think you just say stuff, but seriously, I do admire your spunk because none of this makes sense. They too business worrying about what's going on with your life. What does that even mean? Can anybody decipher that? Why CJ needs to give her money and he gets everything and anything they want? Yeah, that's true. I'm taking my kids on a trip to Lake. Oh, that's what's up, Legoland. I can't convince my husband to do the Legoland. I mean, the water park thing, but I think we can do the Lego thing too, the Legoland thing too, because San Diego is like right there. Well, not really right there, but it's a few hours. It's a few hours. That CJ did a lot of shade. I was dying. Yeah, he was shading, child. He tired, honey. You know what though? If Leon does miss CJ, we will not know until he's older and comfortable enough to speak about it. And that's if he does. Because at the end of the day, a lot of kids don't like embarrassing their parents, but some people are tired. CJ and his daughter and her friends were lit. Yeah, and they were spoiled too. She was being a teenager, man. Girl, I don't know, honey. I be in here correct. I feel like a grammar teacher when I be talking to them. Cause I be like, what? I almost had a stroke reading that. I ain't know. She just put words there. She just put any word there and just see what happens. Not a flea market tour. I don't know. I haven't watched the video, so I don't know if they went on the rides. Can any of y'all post? Can any of y'all post and comment if they went on any other rides? For real, Ashley, I'm so serious. Royalty thought it would work like that when. Okay, so let me explain something, cause I told y'all this too. Royalty is not a YouTuber, and she can record videos, but she has to keep the audience entertained, right? You know how CJ interacts and talks and do all this stuff. You gotta do that. Like I said, when I vlogged myself, I realized how difficult that shit is. Cause you gotta talk over people, you gotta talk to people, and then there's a lot of people who are very welcoming when they see you with the camera. They're like, okay, cool. But when I tell you the people at the California Science Center was so shady, how the hell you gonna tell me I can't have my stick, but I can have the camera? So then the camera was shaking a lot because I realized how I was holding the camera was making it shake. So I'm like, okay, now I'm about to make these people head hurt when they watch the damn video. And then I didn't I didn't really speak enough. It was kind of dry because the teacher wasn't saying nothing. Nobody was explaining shit. They just kind of left us to do whatever the hell we wanted to do at this point. And that's how I know that teacher was just a babysitter. Cause what? Anyway, my kids, my son enjoyed everything as far as the movie and all the stuff around because he's like a nerd. He likes interesting things. He likes to explore. But my daughter, My daughter is a sad honey. She needs some excitement. She don't need no boring nothing in her life. And I'm not saying science is boring. It's just not for her. She need a roller coaster or something. So when you look at the video, it's not towards the end when they start having fun. They didn't start having fun. Well, my son already enjoyed it. But my daughter was complaining the whole nine. You gonna hear it in the video. I said, "Are you bored?" And she's like, "Yes." And she goes, "Mommy, when are we gonna do something fun?" Like she was not playing no games, honey. None. She wanted out. So when we went on one of the rides in particular, we were in like this rocket thing, and it was just a simulator, right? It just was just riding us around, and we were supposed to be entertained and stuff. She was like, "It's boring already." And I was like, "It's already boring?" And my son, he's such a Virgo. "It's already boring. It's already boring." And now they arguing in the rocket ship because she getting mad at him and he got mad at her for saying it's boring and he's trying to enjoy it. It was just a whole shit show. I'm like, "Oh Lord." And she started being mean to him, telling him he's a child. And it was just a hot mess, honey. So I will say it's not easy to vlog, honey. It's not. But one thing I will say is my kids, all of them are hams. They love to be in the camera. If the kids don't want to be in the camera and they don't want to be in the spotlight, it's going to be difficult to record. My kids scammed me today. And I'm going to post that scamming ass video when I get time and edit it. But they scammed the hell out of me. My son was like, "Mom, I need you to get this toxic waste stuff because I want to do a challenge." I said, "Okay, cool." I go to the store and I buy the stuff. Is that what you came to get? Oh, what you want? What kind of cord? There's one by my bed on the floor for the camera. The used one for the camera. Okay. So, he scammed me. They said we gonna do a toxic waste challenge. I said, okay. I went to the store. He wanted me to order it off Amazon, but I knew if I went to the liquor store, they was gonna have it because I seen it there. I bought a whole bunch of toxic waste stuff, right? I set the camera up in the living room, in my living room, and they sat there and I was like, okay, do the challenge. He just started eating it. And he's like, "Oh, this is good." And they're talking and they smacking it down and eating it. And I'm like, "Well, what's the challenge?" And he's like, "It's pretty good." I said, "It's pretty good? What's the challenge?" Child, I got scammed. I said, "So basically, I just paid for this for y'all to eat in front of the camera." And my daughter tells me, "No, you paid for this because everybody's gonna watch it. They're gonna like it, and we're gonna get it. You're gonna get 1 million subscribers." Like she doing me a favor. I almost jumped over that table. Man, it be your own kids. It be your own damn kids. I almost jumped over that table. I'm gonna post the video though. It's just really them eating. That's all they did. They played me like a soybean burger. Leon and Nation most definitely miss CJ. Jalea don't miss CJ because of the shit her mama. I think though she do miss parts of it, just not all of it. I'm not gonna just say she don't miss him at all. She missed aspects of him. I just think being around kids that long. Did you say get those boss Santa tickets up? You stupid. I think being around him that long, you're gonna miss something. You're gonna miss something. These people really don't have their life to be. Yeah, she got a lot of accounts, honey. Girl, not a fourth grader, honey, because I know fourth graders can write better than that. My son in the fourth grade, he writes stuff you can understand. I don't know what they got going on. Exactly, exactly. You said it. Well, help us out, Trisha, because I don't know what the hell is going on. He bought cell phones for everybody. Nike got a cell phone. Everybody got a cell phone. Julia posted a picture of them in a video when they were with CJ on her IG. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't think you could be with somebody that long. I know, Bill Cabins. We not trying to force you to be. You can like and dislike or not like or just be cool on whoever you want. You know what's up. I just don't think you could be around a person that long and not, you know what I'm saying, have some type of emotion. It sure is, honey. CJ never had an issue with giving royalty money for the twins. I believe he would have also supported the three. Yeah, yeah. I think she's trying to prove a point. It's an ego thing. I think it's about money. She needs to buy some more turkey leg. You know what? People need to understand that CJ didn't have a problem. Right. But they're going to say that, though, because she has to be a victim. If you're a victim, you don't have to be held accountable. Yeah, you don't have to be held accountable if you're a victim. Girl, we buy stuff that you can cook. You're not just going to be eating up all the damn food in this house, especially with these teenagers. Hmm. Richard is hilarious. Richard always got the jokes. Child. They pranked Nike. Oh, that's fucked up. Robin or a pancake chip. You know what? Was that a prank? Because I didn't get to finish watching it all. That's fucked up. And now I gotta go back and watch it because I sure didn't have time to watch it. When I tell you I was on the move today, and then my husband, oh, that's fucked up. Oh, that's my husband. We went to Walmart. We had to get some stuff. He's like he got a green thumb. Okay, he got a green thumb, and I got a black one. Okay, I can kill any plant you give me. I don't care what it is. Somebody was like, "Get bamboo. You can't kill bamboo." I killed that. I just can't. But he really has a green thumb, so he bought a bunch of beautiful flowers. He did our front yard today. He laid it out so pretty with the lights. It's so beautiful. I figured that's why she seen often hers in CJ vlog. I'm telling you, that's fucked up. Oh, if I was Nike, I would have been boxing people out like bing, bing, bing. Somebody gonna give me my phone, damn it. Did he eventually give her one, or he just didn't give her nothing at all? Did he get her one, or he was just said fuck it? He just pranking her ass. Oh, that's fucked up. He needed his ass whooped. That is fucked up. That's all right. It's all right. And she gonna get her own damn phone. How about that? No. That is fucked up. I thought she did too. And then I got busy today because I got my phone today. Cause remember I had I had when they sent me the iPhone 14 that they sent me was messing up. So they just sent me a replacement today. So I was too busy trying to set that up, transfer that, get all my stuff from my iCloud to this, not try to erase anything like last time because that was a whole shit show. And everything's fine now. I done got me an OtterBox, and you know what I'm saying? I'm hooked up. Because I noticed when I was on live with you guys, I would just go silent. So they better be careful with them iPhone 14s. They glitchy as hell. Like this one that I have now, the new one, so far is cool. Everything's connected perfectly. I got to set up the new Bluetooth in both of our cars. But so far, so good. So while they pranking, they better hope them phones stay cool. Because, child, oh, it was the kids' idea. They wrong. And I'd take their phone just because. Like, no, now I got the phone now. Ha, ha, ha. I'm telling you, it be your own kids. It be your own kids. Always. I cannot believe them little jokers. I'm like, why didn't you just tell me you just wanted some candy? He said he gave her extra child support, so maybe she'll just get one. Yeah, she'll probably just get one for herself, extra child support, so she'll get her one. But knowing CJ, he'll probably just get them one eventually. Yeah, he be fucking around, and they make good content together. That content, and you know what I like too on Nike's videos with CJ, he was even more himself. Does that make sense? Like he was so comfortable. It was just a different vibe. He was more and more himself. And I don't know, it was just like, okay, he dancing and stuff. After, oh, that's where Kamari get it from, just randomly dancing out of nowhere. Like, it was just a different energy, and that's something like we don't really see, you know. Yeah, he was singing, pop locking, and I was like, what is he doing? Talking about he was cooking, no, and damn well he ain't cook none of that. I want some Alexi's lamb chops. I'm not even gonna lie. I ain't even gonna hold y'all. As much as she cook lamb, I know that's her specialty. I want to try some of that. That looks like it looks delicious. I'm so mad at myself for going to LA and not stopping nowhere to get no Jamaican food. I'm mad. I'm still mad at myself. That whole thing, he was cool, but you know, CJ loved all the kids. You know what I'm saying? He loved all the kids, even kids, strangers. He buying hot dogs for people. Like, he was just, you know, every child he's around, he vibes with very well. You know what I'm saying? They all cool. So, you know, it's just a little confusing. And her honey cornbread, yeah, I do want some cornbread too. I ain't been on starch lately though. I just haven't been wanting starch like that. I've been just kind of eating just meat and vegetables. But I'll get some cornbread. I do like seeing that it is possible to co-parent. Now, this is what I will say about royalty. I get she can't be around CJ because of all the stuff that they've been through. I get they can't be friends. I get that part. But the part I don't get is allowing the kids to at least FaceTime with the man. Allowing the kids to at least see him. You know, something, just things that they, you know, can do to get, they don't have to do stuff together, but him being able to talk to the kids, that should be like number one priority. You know what I'm saying? Tell him I said stop being mean, I'm gonna beat him up. Trade secret when it comes to videos, it's all about editing. Girl, and I don't like editing either. Editing is ghetto. Okay, it's ghetto. It's frustrating. Don't nothing go where you want it to go when you want it to go, so you give up. Okay, so when I showed my husband the video, he was like, "I do not like this video." He said, "Next time, let me edit the video." I was like, "Oh, okay." And edit the video you shall, sir, because no. A Nike channel when CJ was playing with Nike's son and the BM daughter. I felt bad for him. You know what, Michelle? Let's talk about that part. Let's talk about that part. There is no doubt in my mind when CJ plays with Nike's son, with baby mama's son, and even D-Lo's daughter. I mean, not baby mama's son, baby mama's daughter, and D-Lo's daughter. When he plays with little kids like that, I know he think of his children. That's why he yelled out, "Man, I need to see my kids, man." I know he thinks about them the most when he's picking up kids that's around their age and around their size. I know it, like I see it in his face. I see the happiness of him playing with the kid, but also the sadness of him missing his child. Like, you can really see it. I liked when Nike went to see where CJ was at and he was in the closet reading his book. Yeah, they was just chilling. They was just chilling. What up, Sonny? They could start with co-parenting classes and some counseling. Yeah, do something working towards that. I think I've been preaching therapy for the longest. I think that's best. I think they need to go to therapy for themselves and therapy with each other. You get what I'm saying? And CJ is getting mentorship. He's getting help from other people. But I think therapy is needed for not just the situation with him and his baby mother, but other situations as well. I think it would be beneficial for him to do that too. Girl, my husband went to bed, so he didn't finish the Lakers game. I seen him. Not the Lakers made you mad. he has been improving. We gotta give him that. Is that all she all up under CJ, acting like he can't take care of his kids when he took care of her kids. True, and that's crazy because how old was they when she was getting that IVF done? He had to watch them while she was gone. But even before that, he was watching them too. Because when she was working, I know it wasn't just the mama, because the mama had a job too. It was him too, for sure. He does. That bothers him. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Oh, girl, this is why I don't bet, child. This is why I don't bet. Oh, thank you, Sonny. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Royalty is so bitter. Her only focus is, but she hurting herself. And that's what I want people to understand. Like, especially her, she the one who need to understand it the most. This is hurting her. Ain't no way I'm about to live under my means to be uncomfortable because me and you can't be in a relationship no more because you can't stop cheating on me. It just ain't no way. Okay, you go on that side. I can't mess with you on that level, but we gonna work something out. They on live right now reacting to CJ podcast. Of course they are. They should be. Did they react to Royalty's fair trip? They didn't react. Did they react to that? Because that, in my opinion, that's real support. Did they react to that? I bet you they didn't. I bet you they should if they're truly supporters. Yes, that broke my heart. But CJ has a great bond with Nike and BM. Yeah, they all like cool. Yup. They steady always taking pictures with CJ. Girls, little girls is crying, and boys is all excited and stuff like that. Mamas is happy, like he'll take a picture with anybody. He'll make time. They did. How long was it? Was it long as the videos of CJ? I think they should start vlogging. Sign up for this, you guys. Go do this. Go sign up for that. Like, they should be doing that. That's what they should be doing. I think they should just look on our Instagram and just say nothing but good things about Royalty, and then they should sign up for passes and don't show any of the past pictures that they paid for, because that's for the members who paid for them. But describe, like, you guys, this is a great picture. Y'all should go sign up for that. To me, I feel like that's real better support than bringing up her baby daddy all the time. If you're bringing up her baby daddy all the time to bash him, that's not helping her. That's just you getting views and making a profit from hate watching. I said what I said. I saw a few blogs talking about how someone snatched. I seen that video, and that was probably a teenager, and they need to not yank that baby like that. Thank you, Sonny. I appreciate it. That's what's up. Thank you so much. I gotta sign into my Cash App because I just got all my apps back today from changing the phone. But I'm gonna get my life together. I promise. They were so happy to see the video. Did they enjoy it? Did they replay it? Cause I don't think they promote her enough for me. Royalty is eating her words. Right. She's saying the same thing, child. I can't last 5 minutes of Royalty. I didn't even watch it. I didn't even watch it. Child. I saw that too. People were saying it has to be one of. Yeah, it gotta be, because teenagers is trifling, honey. They trifling. I wonder why CJ never went to the doctor with her. I don't trust Charlene. Men don't like the doctor either. Royalty going to lose custody. Okay, so I don't know for sure. I do know. I do know from the research that I've done myself. If you guys go on YouTube And you guys look, there's a lot of Las Vegas lawyers on YouTube who talk about parental alienation and how it could affect custody for the person who's doing it. um it's not a good look for the judge. If you can, according to the lawyers, and I think I gotta go back and post the links, but go on YouTube and post parental alienation Las Vegas lawyers, right? And they will tell you that judges do look down upon that. But at the end of the day, they will see what is the best interest of the child. Not because if the mother is a mother, because states like California, I want to say California, but California is starting to get strong on father rights as well. But Georgia and a couple of other states, they're going to automatically side with the mother. And Vegas, they're not like that. They're just going to weigh out the pros and cons of who is mentally beneficial to more. So I don't know if he'll get full custody. I don't know if he'll get half custody, but I do know he will be able to see the kids with visitation. But from what I saw on those YouTube videos, judges are not fond of parental alienation. And a mother has to have a very good reason, a very, very good reason on why she felt like the kids were not able to see the father, like their lives have to be put in danger or something to that effect. Even with the house being shot up and him being a victim of that situation, the judge is probably going to question, well, then why couldn't he at least FaceTime the kids and talk to the kids on the phone? You get what I'm saying? There's still ways to see the children. Why didn't you guys do something and meet up? And she's going to say, we did try to meet up. And then he's going to say, yeah, but I had to pay her to meet up. So then they're going to have to address, why was that the situation? And what text messages does CJ have? Because royalty, she got smart at the end and start making it phone call conversations. It is illegal to record somebody without their knowledge in certain states, and Vegas is one of them. You can get in trouble for that. So he can't show any recorded calls that they had with each other, because you can't record somebody without their permission or without them knowing. So he can't use that evidence. So unless he has the text message to back it up to prove this is why, because she would always want the money before I could see the kids and blah, 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 blah. I don't know if he has the proof or not, but if he has that proof, that's going to be for the judge to determine, is that parental alienation. She's going to have to explain to him why he hasn't seen the kids since Christmas, and even FaceTime, like some form of communication. And then she's going to have to explain around the time where she invited him to the birthday party and then ghosted him around the birthday party. She's going to have to explain that to the judge as well. Why did you do that? And it cannot be because he talked trash about me on a YouTube video. That is not going to fly in court. I'm going to tell y'all that right now. I know I'm not a lawyer, but I know damn well that particular part is not going to fly. You can't go to a judge and say he was disrespecting me, embarrassing me, and name calling me in the public. You can't do that. He's not going to be like, oh, okay, well, we get it. Nope. Nope. Thank you. Thank you so much, Sonny. I really, really appreciate that. Bossellini, right? Okay. Oh, child. She will be invisible in a minute. I'm telling you, I feel like everybody moving away from CJ and royalty drama, so the other side views ain't up no more. Everybody's tired of it. Me personally, I told y'all I'm gonna start talking about these other hyenas out there and the ones who are breeding these other hyenas. Just like what we discussed earlier about that little 16-year-old fighting that grown woman, and that grown woman fighting her back. This is a black child, a black little girl, and a black grown woman fighting each other in public. That's a hot mess. And then that other black chick, she fighting some other black chicks, and then she decides to almost kill her boyfriend and run throughout the street and flip the car and almost kill other innocent people that ain't got nothing to do with it, based off of some bullshit emotion. That emotion will get you caught up. And I'm still going to continue posting videos about these hyenas out there who think their feelings matter more than anybody else's, because that's really what it is. Exactly. CJ said he's been seeing the comments apologizing to him for thinking he was a problem, and that's what's up. And those the apologies that he's getting from these men and these women that are apologizing him because they see who the problem is are people who are not sheep. They're people who can think for themselves. They're people who can step outside, like they're not in their feelings, and he's not reminding them of some dumb stuff. Like people know that that man should be able to see his kids, and saying, "Well, the court's taking care of it. The court's taking care of it." The court shouldn't even be involved at all. You got them people in your business for no reason. I don't think she will lose the kids, but I know for sure CJ will be able to see the kids. Don't matter if they make CJ pay, and he won't even care. And that's what people fail to realize too. He's not gonna care if he has to pay child support. He don't care about that. He just want to see his kids. I was trying to figure out who pulled Corday from that fence. Yeah, that was crazy. Somebody would have got bink bink that day. Although she made some poor choices, I do not want to lose their kids, but she needs to be held accountable for. Well, let me tell you this, Nikki. Let's say worst case scenario, the judge says, you know what, you did parental alienation. That's not mentally helpful to the children. It's actually mental abuse, and it doesn't help the children because of the things that it can cause from it. I'm going to reward your baby father the kids, and you don't, and he will be able to decide the custody thing for you. The reason why judges do that is because they want the child to go with the parent that has the more level head, that does not allow the emotions to overtake them, right? CJ is not going to not let her see her children. You get what I'm saying? He's not gonna be like, okay, Lexi's your new mommy now, and da 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 da, because that will mentally screw the kids up too. You can't do that, right? So he's not gonna do that. He's the more level-headed person. So he will bring the kids to see royalty whenever she needed. He will make the arrangements for her to do visitation or whatever he needs to do. So I think even if CJ has custody of the kids, she still won't lose the kids because he knows how important it is for both parents to be there. And I think society has taught women that if you have these kids, you have to take care of them whether the father wants to or not, right? So a lot of women feel like if the father has the kids that they're a bad mother. That's not always the case. I think women who do give their kids to the father because they feel like, this is too much for me, or I can't deal with this, or I feel like there's a better path that you can guide the kids as opposed to me. I think that's very noble of a lot of women, because some they're not capable of doing it. And I'm not saying that royalty isn't. I'm just saying that society needs to stop thinking that just because the child came out of the mother's vagina, the child belongs to the mother. So there should be cases where fathers are getting full custody and allowing the mothers, not the ones who do the bullshit too, because there's some men out there, they'll do parental alienation. They'll try to make the mother try to turn the kids against their mother and stupid stuff like that. I'm not talking about those men. I'm talking about the level-headed ones who's like, okay, we're doing this for our children and they need to be developed correctly. I don't think there's anything wrong with the father having the kids full time because the mother is mentally not capable of having a mature situation where there's a good existing co-parenting situation. Even with Nike, before CJ got house got invaded, remember, Kamari was gonna go live with her dad because Nike was like, I love my daughter, she's great, but it's dangerous out here, and I do want her to go through a different path, and I want her to see things different for the development of her. It had nothing to do with Nike, and Nike was truly in her feelings about it. She didn't want her baby to go. She loved her child. That was a hard decision for her to make, but she put herself aside because she wanted Kamari to have a better life and have different experiences that she felt like her baby daddy could provide that she might not be able to. So I think as a woman and as a mother, I think that's a noble thing, and women should stop thinking like they lost something, or they're the bad guy if they don't have their kids full time. I feel like it's a case to case situation. I'm beginning to think majority of Charlene fans are very young. So a lot of them are young, and a lot of them are dealing with men that are either betas or they single, or there's women that just support her because she's a woman. And that's the sister code bullshit that I talked about with Crimson Cure. It's the sister code shit. And that sister code needs to stop. Royalty can't use no excuse to why CJ can't watch his kids. Her ass can't even watch her own kids. One moment they be having scratches, or oh yeah, well, yeah. I've seen many custody battles where the woman will lose primary. Exactly. Judges do not like that shit. They don't like it. She's gonna use that shooting against him as if he chose to be a target. Yeah, and they gonna throw that away too because he's a victim. He's a victim. Like that can happen to anybody. Anybody can get robbed. Anybody can get broke. House can get broken into. Like that's crazy. Yeah, so he not a drug dealer. So the judge is gonna be like, okay, he not gonna make a move because of that. That's like they'll find out. Why ruin the surprise? Exactly. He got a paper trail through Cash App. Cash App will give you a 1099. And so will PayPal, but PayPal you gotta at least make over I think $10,000 to get 1099s because I get 1099s from PayPal. I'm sure CJ saved all the text messages he has. I'm telling you, court is a dirty game, honey. I love to hear the judge's view on the fight video. And after the fight video, the thug Charlene made her with her lip and turned up like Elvis. They might bring that in too. Child. TJ said he's been putting that money he was giving royalty for the kids in an account. Oh yeah, you can do that too. The only thing royalty can say that bad for CJ is a laxative prank that on her three other kids, which was 6 7 years ago. So, well, Michelle, she can't really use that either because she allowed it to happen. She didn't fight with CJ and he punched her in her eye and told her, yeah, I'm gonna do whatever I want to your kids. Like none of that happened. So she can't really use that because she was there. She allowed it. She gave it an okay, and then she allowed him to record it. So they both were in sync and in agreement that that's what they were going to do. So she can't use that either because that will make her look bad. Let the man see his kids and avoid all the court. Now, it's too late now, honey. It's too late now. The slow side always talking about she should go to Texas with Funny Mike. He don't mess with royalty. Child. That's why I say them ain't her supporters for real. That's what I'm saying, Nicole. I think we as women, women don't we the nurturers. That we carry these things for 9 months or more because what two of my boys wanted to be late as hell. Okay, they was just lazy and late. Okay, but we carry these things for a long time. So society has kind of pressured us as women to just do the most, you know. But that's not always the case. There are fathers that are capable of doing it and still have a great relationship with the mother. I missed that video, but I keep hearing about it. Yeah. They was both in that. TNT will be, and he was it. Yes, judges like to place their children with a parent that exactly. And you know what, Michelle? That and then the example would be that he went to go visit Nike. Nike came. They even though they had their issues, they worked it out. He's apologized. He's been okay. He held himself accountable. So I've been hearing a lot of people talk about holding people accountable, and I think since they use my talking points, they don't even know what that means. Holding somebody accountable is more than an apology. It's an action, right? You acknowledge it, you apologize for it, you do something different behind it. Apologizing to Nike for your behavior and now treating her as a friend, and you guys are friends now and y'all got this good co-parenting relationship, is being accountable because you're doing something different from the act that you've committed. So you apologize and then you hold yourself accountable by doing something different. That is what accountability is. They like to talk trash about me and bash me, but if you guys guys listen to a lot of their conversations that they have, they use a lot of my talking points. I hear it a lot. I even heard somebody recently say that they should be in therapy, which is what? Okay. So I could they use a lot of my talking points, but CJ has held himself accountable. He showed he is able to have a good co-parenting relationship and have agreements with his other baby mama. So it would not be hard to prove to the judge that he is capable of co-parenting. Royalty also has a baby daddy who does not see his kid. It's not just CJ. So let's say CJ was on the outs with Nike and didn't rock with Nike and didn't rock with Charlene, right? Let's say that. If the judge saw that, what would you think the judge would say? Okay, well, apparently you're the issue because you're not getting along with any of your baby mothers. So you have to get it right. But it's not like that. He's cool with Nike. They do stuff together as a family. They hang out. She makes sure he's okay. They have an understanding, great co parenting relationship. But his but Charlene, what's the relationship with her previous baby daddy? Why? Oh, so he's not seeing his kids either. What is the reason for him not seeing his kids? When you go to court, you have to explain all of this information. Like, you have to disclose this. It's not a good look. That's all I'm saying. Yes, that was very much for him, Nike. CJ can get full custody because my brother got custody of his daughter. I'm telling you, times is changing, honey. TJ said he had the uncut version of the prank. That's why he didn't lose. That's why they didn't lose the kids. Mm. That judge should ask her, how is moving a strange man into your mother's say, girl, that ain't gonna work. That's her brother. Exactly. They both partook in that, honey. So they talk bad about Nike when her sister stayed with her, but now royalty got her. I guess it's cool when she do it. A real judge will say you are with cocaine. You let her get fed. Complete stranger. They ain't gonna say that either, Sonny. They not gonna say that either. They gotta prove that she had the coke to say that. That's why he's stuck at 1.3 and views, because he talk about CJ too much. And the thing is too, we get the same amount of views, and I don't have as many followers as him, so it makes you question that whole situation. But what's good for the goose is good for the gander, baby. When you be getting the same amount of views and stuff, it's something going on. D'Lo started managing and investing CJ's money. Charlene knows why. Remember, he said his receipts will make someone cry. Mm, no, chill. I wish D'Lo would drop those receipts. He not. Because I'm gonna be honest with you, even though they're at odds with her, they still trying to save her. Because at the end of the day, royalty is still gonna need views and whatever she's gonna need to be able to provide for those children. They can't just, kill her off. You know what I'm saying? They can't just, because they were mad at the moment. Both of them were mad at the moment, but at the same time, they like, nah, she gotta still take care of them kids. She still gotta get that money. She still gotta eat. If those receipts are as bad as I think they are, she would lose a lot of people, and she would not have any more money. And then CJ is gonna have to make sure she has it in order for those kids to be okay. So it's just best to just keep them receipts. You feel me? It's just best to keep the receipts just for the sake of the children. I was wondering if CJ and Nike should have kept the child support going after his case to calculate all his payments around the same amount of Nike for Kamar. Well, I don't think so. They can go back to that. Y'all, CJ fans is not fan CJ is not getting fully custody of these twins. Well, Houston, Texas, we don't know. That's what we're saying. We're just throwing scenarios out there. We never said he was, because we don't know. So, okay. They handled the child support because CJ did the court situation for the twins. She lucky CJ wasn't okay. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Ashley ain't got time, honey. I told you she just gonna make another account and come back, another account and come back. I'm telling you, it's the spunk. Houston, Texas keeps sticking her head out of the rat hole. She know I'm right though. Where did Rico get arrested though? It depends on where Rico got arrested. Did he get arrested in Vegas? Was it Vegas? Oh my God, was it? Also, AI is one of the one managing CJ Money. Oh, Al. Why I say AI? Al making big moves. Yeah, you gotta pay people to get the money. Imagine you're a kid coming down to breakfast and CJ's sitting there. She didn't take time to introduce the kids to CJ. Right. That's hilarious. Houston text, how you know what's gonna happen, girl? She just saying stuff. She just want royalty to win, and that's cool. But You can't win when you playing dirty. I don't think it's that simple though. Like even if her money is getting lowered now, I don't think it's that simple. It has to be at least like a couple of months time span. If CJ using the fighting against royalty, Lexi was fighting and Nike there no kids was there. Okay, so I'm gonna try to decipher this. CJ cannot control what other people do. Those were adults who decide on their own accord to go do whatever they decided to do. And um Nike and Lexi did not bring those kids with them. How did they know? Lexi got in the car once she saw Jalea, so that could have been a shock value. I didn't know they were there. It's not a good look. So how is it their fault that Charlene decided to bring her children to a fight? A judge is not gonna say, Houston, how old are you, sweetheart? How old are you? How old are you? I just, she said, let me know when, because you making Ashley's ass itch, honey. How they going to use that fight against? Well, first of all, Houston, Texas, we don't know if he's going to use the fight as a situation. It could be a potential factor that he does. But what is your question? Hold on, let me look. How they going to use the fight against royalty because her kids was there, his girlfriend was fighting. Okay, but that's them. That's not CJ. The court is not about the girlfriend and Nike. And it's not, Lexi didn't go there to fight. She went there to make sure that Nike was not harmed. Do you get what I'm saying? So that's not going to be, what you're saying is just stuff, right? Because Lexi's intention going with Nike is making sure that Nike did not get jumped and get harmed in any type of way and nothing happened to her. She was just making sure that she would be okay and she was safe because she did not want her to go alone. What Nike decided to do was what Nike decided to do. Kamari belongs to Nike and CJ, not Charlene. So that makes no sense. Charlene's kids belong to Charlene. She brought them with her, knowing that there were her kids in the car because they rode with her. This is what I'm saying about no accountability. She brought them kids with her. Nike did not call her and tell her, if you don't bring those kids with you to this fight, I'm going to kill your whole family. She didn't say that. She didn't threaten. She didn't even know the kids were going to be there. Okay? You know why she didn't know the kids was going to be there? She didn't know the kids was going to be there because those are royalty's kids. And royalty did that. Do you see how that works? CJ didn't tell Nike and Lexi to go down there. They went there while he was sleeping. So the judge is not going to hold CJ accountable for some shit he had no part of. Now, if he would have been like, all right, y'all about to go fight meat at this corner and that corner, and da-da-da-da-da, then the judge would be like, okay, well, he was a part of it too because he set it up. He was asleep. Didn't know nothing that was going on. The judge is not going to punish CJ for other adults' behavior. That's not how the world works, sweetheart. Sorry to tell you. Sorry to tell you. Was that okay? I'm telling you, even if he gets visitation, she's still not gonna be able to control who he see and who's around the kids. Okay, so Houston, Texas, you're saying that Lexi did kick Royalty Mama in the stomach when Royalty Mama said in the recording that she didn't? So that's what we're going with? Because it doesn't matter what anybody says, it matters what you can prove, and it matters with documentation. So, how people in the chat, raise your hand in the air if you heard Royalty's mama say, no, she did not kick me. Raise your hands. Y'all, come on, raise your hands if y'all heard Royalty mama say Lexi did not kick her. So do you think the judge is going to go by words? Or do you think the judge is going to go by what they can actually hear? That's why documentation is important. They're going to go back months or years since kids been born and look at their both incomes the same, I'm sure. Well, I don't know how Royalty has her method of payment set up. I don't know if CJ set up her payment status like his. We don't know. You get what I'm saying? Because she took her kids to have a known fight that she knew she was going to have. Right, exactly. Wasn't a subscriber there that had the real version? CJ probably got it. I don't know, child. He probably do. People send him stuff all the time. Houston, go ask Royalty for an unedited version of that fight. No, we don't know when court, but we do know they got to go to mediation first. So hopefully they can resolve it through mediation before they even get to court. Because I would not drag that out, honey. That's too much resources lost. Royalty summoned Nike and went to CJ property looking for a fight. Yeah, I'm just saying, because don't nobody know where Royalty live. So it's about accountability. Charlene's mom said Lexi did not kick her. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's what the video said. I'm just saying. Unless they can prove different. And her mom said Lexi didn't kick her. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, no, she didn't kick me. So, Houston, Texas, you can say that, but her mom made a video fighting tooth and nail saying she didn't. This is a video of her mama getting the kick the shit out of her because she tried to throw rocks. Exactly, like she was throwing rocks, she was being aggressive. She went there like, you guys, we gotta stop this right now. This is making us look bad as women. She didn't say any of that. Yep. Sound like self-defense to me if they do got the video. Just saying, we got all them hands raised. We see all. Okay, so we all heard it. Okay, I was just checking. You know what I'm saying? Y'all just, that's why I be saying Houston, Texas. Y'all just be saying stuff. Yeah, it was after them rocks being thrown. Houston be faking. I have seen the comment on other pages, and they did not type this bad. It's a game to them. Okay. She slapped Lexi first, or did they miss that part? I'm telling you, video proof is everything. Video proof is everything, honey. Well, if they have the video will show it. Us going back and forth is not going to matter. The proof will be in the pudding. They will see the video. And Lexi is going to have to explain why she felt like she needed to defend herself. Was it maybe because of the rocks being thrown at her? And is it maybe because she was trying to tell her not to touch Nike? And then the mama just decided she wanted to be aggressive? Baby, Lexi feared for her life. Rock wasn't The rock wasn't little, it was big rock. It was a big rock. Now that Now, what if Charlene mom would have cracked her in the head? She would have went to jail. Right. And that's not a good look for kids to see their grandma getting locked up over some dumb shit. The mama was trying to get Nike off royalty, and Lexi told her, do not touch her, Nike, and the mama slapped her. Oh, okay. So she put her hands on her first. Okay. I wish Des was in here. Said they've been reporting all her videos. I hope she don't get strike when she just got monetized. Those people are evil. They were reporting her videos. So should we start reporting? Is that what we're doing? Because we all can report videos. I'm just saying, if that's what we want to do, we just be all reporting everybody. As a matter of fact, anyway, I hope she did kick her. You know what? Royalty went back and forth to his house. Yeah, that's true. She did go back multiple times. Yes, she did. She did go back. So what is she going back and forth for? What was the purpose? Were they giving away free lemonade on the corner? Am I missing something? It do not matter. Y'all talking about kids. There, Lexi and Nike was still fighting in front of these kids that was brought to you by they mama. No accountability, Houston. None. None. Charlene made CJ drive for 2 hours to visit his kids at the park to come out like she lived 15 minutes away. The fight proved that. Child. They were going on and on about this. What is their issue with this? Who was going on and on about this? Yeah, if someone threw rocks at me, I wouldn't stand there and take it. I'm gonna defend myself. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It sound like defense. Sound like self-defense. I know Royalty's mom was trying to break in Lexi's car and assault. Yeah, I seen that too, because Lexi was trying to leave that situation. She was trying to diffuse that situation. They reported videos. They said they have reported all of them. Okay, well, we know what to do. Lexi hit Royalty Mama with the door. Is it because she was trying to get her off her car because she was trying to drive off and get away? Because it looked like to me she was trying to escape. That's what it looked like. She just wanted to leave. Right. That's okay, Ashley. Let her believe what she want to believe. And then when all this is done, they're going to say she was a victim and it's so wrong. And then they're just going to be mad. Yeah. That's the mama fault for bringing her open car to that's her mom. That's the mama's fault for trying to open her car to insult her. It's self-defense. Y'all stupid. People in Big Queen's comments, he did not talk about her, but a few of them in the comments were talking about her and Miss Brady. Hyenas they're such a weird species. I talked about fighting in front of the kids. The mama and the grandma? Because here's what's bad, right? The mama and the grandma had both of them kids there. The mama and the grandma had both of them children there at an adult fight, knowing that an intention to be there was going to fight. So who is the judge going to look at? Is he going to look like, okay, you guys were fighting, but CJ wasn't aware of it, but since you guys were there, I'm going to punish CJ? Or is he going to say, so you intentionally brought your children to where you knew you were going to fight somebody and double back there to continue trying to meet them? It was planned. It was premeditated. So the judge is going to say what? Please. We should start. That's all I'm saying, Deontay. Everybody want to start reporting videos now. Let's have a reporting battle. Let's do it. Yep, she intentionally brought kids to a situation where her intentions was to fight another person. It's not going to be on the people that were there. It's going to be at on the person that the kids belong to, and them intentionally knowing that they're bringing their kids there to fight. Always, Ashley, and this is why they have the problems that they have now. I'm telling you. Yep, get her, mama. That's what she was saying. I got you, Ashley. Take him out. Everybody tired. Take him out. Go on, do your thug dizzle. The mama and royalty could have left the three oldest with the brother too. Yeah, I don't understand the point of them being there. Y'all said royalty took her kids to that fight. They're using that against her, Lexi. Okay, well we'll see. Goodbye. The grandmom chased down Lexi and she was trying to disengage from the scene. Exactly. Get our mom. uh, I don't think so. You can't. People report stuff all the time. You gotta. She'll be okay. It'll go of investigation and they will have proof of stuff and everything like that. That's because they didn't think Lexi wasn't going to come with Nike. Yeah, they thought she was going to come alone. They was like, come outside. We won't jump you. Without saying names, the last person that you said was a royalty hater is not mentioning you anymore. Oh, yeah. I know. I know. And that's a good thing. Because I told y'all, I'm like, Beetlejuice, don't call for me and I won't come. Just leave me be. She didn't kick me. Her words. Exactly. Okay, that's all I'm saying. But regardless to how everybody feels, court is not about feelings. Court is about documentation and facts. How do I know that? I'm in school about documentation. Documentation is everything. It's really, 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 really important in courts. Okay, you got to document everything. That's why if it has to do with the school, if it has to do with some other stuff, or me helping out somebody else get their stuff together, I tell them stop using emotion and document everything. Period. That's all it's about. And honestly, we shouldn't even be having this um conversation at all. This man should be seeing his children. But he's going to continue doing what he's doing. He's going to continue being the person that he is. He's going to continue rising to the top. And, everybody is laying low and laying back and waiting for that time to happen. Period. Like I said, life will teach you. If ain't nobody going to teach you, life will definitely teach you. Period. So, good luck to CJ. I know he really not gonna need it because he hasn't really done anything to show that he's not capable of being a father. He's never put those children in danger or in harm way in any type of shape, form, or fashion. And he's taken really, really good of care of those children. Everyone's seen that, including her. She's even made comments about how he's the best father. So all of this stuff is going to be questioned in court. What made you decide that he's no longer capable of taking care of children when you said so out of your mouth that he's a great father and he takes care of his own kids? Exactly. Okay. And you know what's going to happen too? She's going to have that stench on her. Her kids, they might not say nothing to her about it, but until they get older, but she gonna get the side eye from what she tried to pull. Exactly. Period. She gonna get the side eye from her kids. Cause when we are adults, we be questioning some of the things that our parents have done. Like I didn't agree with my mom making us eat everything off the plate. I just did not agree with that. I get it, but why are you making me so much food on that plate anyway? Like portion control or something. Like don't just be giving me everything off the plate. They complained. CJ went to Walmart with Kamari and it was challenging. They made it like he just balled out. Everybody just got an outfit. Everybody getting an outfit is balling out. Shit, we do that every day at Walmart. I think probably one or two times. Yeah, because I was gonna say I was at Walmart today, but I did spend over $200. Okay, that's like you spend a lot of money at Walmart anyway. Couple of outfits, they paid about $200. Okay, $200 to $300, if that, or less. It could be less, but I don't know. They can pocket watch all they want to, but I don't see what's the point of them talking about that, because that's a business expense and it's for vlogging, it's for content, it's for the business. So, girl, Walmart show ain't. I spent $200 today. I told you my husband went and got some gardening stuff, laid out the front of our house. It's so beautiful out there. Girl, they're not watching hard enough, honey, because those are business expenses. That's for the business. Like, YouTube for them is a business. So I'm just confused on what they're trying to say. Oh, shoot. I don't have my husband's phone. I was going to play a clip for y'all that I heard. But it's from Kendra Davis again, the Crimson Cure. And she says a couple of other things too that I'm going to probably do. I'm probably going to save it for Sunday. I feel like Nation and Leon be wanting to tell her about herself, but they be holding back. It's going to come out in other ways, though. And that's the thing. This situation, her kids don't have to say a word to her, right? But it's going to happen in their actions. It's going to happen through their actions, like what they do. Them being sad, them being depressed. It's, you can't just suppress that emotions and just go along with what somebody else wants. That is going to affect you in some sort of fashion. And that's what I be saying, Ashley. Like, why aren't they like uplifting her? Why don't I would, you know what I'm saying? If I was a royalty supporter, I would be on her page, Instagram every day. Y'all see what she did today, bigging her up. Instead of just hate watching. Like, that should be exhausting. Did you say they would get a black eye? You stupid. They are helping CJ make money. They are helping CJ make money because they watch him. That's why I said during the time of Bossetta, instead of them promoting Bossetta, they was talking about CJ. They was promoting him. They failed her. That's not support. That is not support. They better be getting on them lines with her, sending them cash apps and PayPals and stuff. That's supporting her. Not the black eyes, honey. Somebody said that, and y'all correct me if I'm wrong, because you know I said I don't know, but a lady named Odessa, she said that Jalea hit her head on the car or the dashboard, and that's how her eye got broken. Now, before y'all answer that question, it was giving me domestic violence vibes when the husband beats the wife and she goes, "Oh, I've just failed," type energy. That was the energy it was giving me. But did y'all hear that Jalea did it by the car or what? Girl, ever since you said why don't they react to her videos, they reacted to it today, and you could tell they were so bored they didn't have much to say. Oh, girl, I be just trying to help. I just be trying to help, honey. You know what I'm saying? We gonna be teams, and that's who we gonna support. You know. Royalty talking about meeting Jalea boyfriend. That girl doesn't need a boyfriend right now. Jalea not ready for that life. Well, shit, ain't she like 15 or 16? How old is Jalea? They teenagers, right? That's about the time for people to start having boyfriends and girlfriends. Oh, she ready. She ready. But I'll tell you this. If she does have a boyfriend, Royalty do need to meet this dude. She do need to see what's up so she can know. And she needs to have conversations with her daughter, and she needs to decide whether what's best for her daughter as far as conversing and having her daughter feel comfortable with her enough to talk about if she wants to have sex. Because if you're a woman who had a child the same age as you, your daughter might not think it's a bad thing because that's what you did. This is why you need to have conversations with your daughter like, hey, I was a teenager before, obviously, so let's just have this conversation. Hopefully, hopefully, she tells her, look, I know I was young when I had you, and I don't want that for you. I want you to experience life. But if you are thinking about having sex, let's talk about it and discuss the ways you can do it in a safe way to where you do not get pregnant and have children early. These kind of conversations need to be had, because I'm not going to be no damn fool. I have teenagers. You feel me? And my son has a girlfriend. And I had that conversation with him. Do you need some condoms? I don't want you having sex. I feel like you should get married first. But I do know sometimes there's pressure with that. But I want you to be protected just in case you fall under that type of pressure. Oh no, mom, I'm not going to do it. I'm like, don't lie to me. If you do feel like you're going to do that, you need to have a conversation with me. So my son tells me the other day, he goes, I didn't do anything with her, mom, but I see what you're talking about, because man, oh my gosh, that stuff is intense. He felt comfortable enough to talk to me. I'd rather my child have this conversation with me and discuss things with me and be okay so we can get it together and get through to stuff and get these kids, trying to be, not get them grown too fast. But I still know that teenagers have sex. Okay, we not gonna pretend like we wasn't out there doing the most. Okay, some of us got caught slipping, and some of us didn't. Okay, and that's just what it is. So on the strength of that, and you knowing that you got pregnant at 16, you need to have that conversation with her. Period. And she do need to have a conversation and talk to her about some real shit. I'm telling you, you can't shut kids out, because they'll do it behind your back and then they'll fuck around and get pregnant. And they could have just had you have a conversation with them to discuss the responsibilities of it. Everyone got glasses. What kind of glasses they got? In her last video, Carnation was trying to tell something, but Royalty told her to be quiet. What was she trying to tell her? Oh, out. Girl, what? The grandma? You know what? I knew she was violent, because, I mean, where'd her daughter get it from? They are very weird, real. That's why you have to have these conversations. I'm just saying, because right now Royalty too distracted, and that's when the kids mess up the most, is when you're too distracted for their time and attention. That's where they mess up the most. Exactly, Tina. You got to have these conversations. Some people get caught up in the mix and Twix and get pregnant early, and some get lucky and don't. That's just what it is. Two clues. There was a lot in that video that should have been edited out. And editing is ghetto, honey. A lot of stuff that was in my video, I should have edited out, and I left it there because that shit is retarded. It's not easy. CJ is definitely good, and D-Lo is definitely good at what they do. And so is Mimi. Shout out to Mimi. She was in our last live. Oh, she was like, she got to meet Grandma Royalty. Not ready for that conversation. Oh, so I wonder if that's why the Patton Squad daughter don't mingle with Jalea. I don't know. And see, we said in the live before that um Melinda could probably teach Royalty a few things. But this is what I'm saying about people. People, they look and they see what you do, right? And I don't care what nobody say, oh, don't judge nobody. People judge. People judge even when they ain't supposed to judge, okay? People just judge to judge. That's just what they do. That's what they're going to do. Life is basically built on that. When you get older, it's automatically judging. When you go to school, you remember when you went to school when you're younger and the kids used to be like, I bet you your mama got your shoes from Payless. That's judging, right? People judge, okay? That's why there's these T channels and everything, because people judge. So since their family is known for what's going on right now, the Patton Squad, they look like very, very respectable people. They look like a nice family that don't want no drama. Okay, even if they having these so-called fallouts with the Lee family and the Bean Squad, nobody is just out there pulling hair and mudslinging. They're being very cordial and very classy about it, to the point like everybody like, what's going on? Are they beefing? You're not gonna hear from them. You're gonna hear them say, look, we separated, or I felt like that my circle needed to be smaller, whatever, and they leave it at that. Ain't no mudslinging, ain't no fighting in the middle of the street, ain't none of that. So people are not going to want to vibe with that if that's not their level. There's different classes and people. It's different classes in the culture. So if their class is not that, if they don't want that type of imagery in their family or siding with their family, that very well could be an issue. I'm just saying. So what y'all think about CJ saying he edits his videos and his podcast is the view? Because you know the haters are now saying him and D'Lo are having problems. Um, I mean, they gonna make something out of nothing all the time. Whether CJ and D'Lo is cool or not, I don't think it's affecting either one of them. And D'Lo is not gonna continuously come on the internet and saying, me and CJ not beefing, me and CJ not beefing, because he said it multiple times before. But people gotta understand something. When you friends with somebody and y'all doing business like CJ and D'Lo is doing business, D'Lo has helped CJ out over the years, and CJ has helped D'Lo out over the years. But he can't stay that way forever. People grow. You get what I'm saying? He not supposed to be CJ's assistant and his video editor forever. He not supposed to do that. Why? Because D'Lo got plans on his own of stuff that he want to do. How much of a friend would CJ be if like, nah, you need to do my videos? No, he not gonna hold his friend back or down. His friend want to do his own channels. He want to do his own thing. He want to branch out to do other stuff. Not everybody wants to be an employee forever. So now CJ's doing his now D'Lo's doing his own thing, and I don't think there's anything wrong with that. If I had a friend that was working for me and they decided to go ahead and do their own thing, I'm not gonna get upset with them, because guess what? They have their own path to go to. This control that these people be wanting people to have over others is crazy. Jalea probably had a boyfriend. People in Charlene comments was saying Jalea was doing bad stuff at school with a boy. Oh, child, I ain't heard about that. Do you think Leon and CJ secretly? No, I don't think so. I don't think so, because if they did, that would be really, really bad. So I don't think so. Okay, hey. No, she can't teach royalty. Well, that's probably why they're not clicking. I'm just saying. And I'm not saying that they beefing. I'm just saying that's probably why they not, you know, mingling. D'Lo was at his house and he still says D'Lo is assistant number one. Well, I think D'Lo's just kind of doing his own thing. He got a child to take care of. He got things to do. He's trying to do other avenues and revenues of things. He don't want to be under CJ for the rest of his life. I mean, people gotta grow. I don't think they do. CJ would have said something. Yeah, he just mailed iPhones to winners. Right. That's what I'm saying. Like, let them have it. If that's what they want, stuff to happen to CJ so bad. So if that makes them feel better, then just let them have it, I guess. CJ works around D'Lo's schedule because he has his daughter more now. CJ airdrops his videos. Yeah, we know that. They just say stuff. The boy was on live with her and the other girls is fast talking about she was going to give the boy some, and then he and didn't have to pay for it. Them kids, ooh, child. CJ definitely put D'Lo in a position to win and oversee. Yeah. Okay. That's all I'm saying. It's just weird. I don't know. I'm that type of person. Like, for example, I got a friend. She wants to coupon. Instead of me selling her my products, I took her with me to the store and told her what to get. and told her what to buy and showed her and helped her. We went through the store together because she don't have to buy from me. She can go get her own stuff. You get what I'm saying? That you that's control when you want your friend to be a minion or stay up under you or not succeed and be in one spot. That's not friendship. And the other vendors got their stuff. The giveaway last week he posted on IG. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, they want stuff to happen to him so bad. They need some sort of drama because they're upset that they feel like their girl's not winning. Here's what I gotta say about all of this. Here's what I gotta say about all of this. And then tomorrow I'm gonna post a video. I'm not gonna post a video about the hyenas that I just spoke of today, but I will be posting more videos about other hyenas. That's gonna be my next video. But what I will say about this situation, people who are winning don't have to say anything. They're done. You don't need anybody to represent you. You don't need anybody to take up for you. You know, I mean, they could, but life will show you who's legit or not. Did you see royalty at the fair trying to read? Girl, I did not watch the video. The word was Navari, and she said no. She said Navajo. Oh, child. They are intimidated by his success. But that's what I'm saying. Like, nobody would have to make videos every day talking about somebody, bashing them. Now, if CJ was doing something that was just not corrective behavior and he needed to stop, okay, that's a different situation. They're holding him accountable. But just saying, did you see what shoes he got today? Look at him up in Walmart. Like, shit like that. That's too much. Charlene, poor old girl out here trying to be that little girl. Corey Lee with the ooh tiny shirts with her boobs under showing. Well, I'll tell you this much: whatever Charlene's doing and whatever she's wearing, that's gonna give her children the okay to wear the same thing. Exactly, he's not. The number one reason why I listen to you is you're solution based. The other side is problem based with no solution. And they say you gotta watch out for people who always got a who always got a problem to every solution. They got a problem to every solution. People like that are the sad, poor, and unlucky. And you got to stay away from people like that because they will dim your light. I know a couple of y'all probably didn't have some friends that you tried to help out and give some advice, and they'd be like, well, I can't do that because this. Well, I can help you do this. Well, I can't do that because that. Okay, but what if you do that? Well, I can't. And then y'all be like, look, I'm drained. I can't do it. I hope him and D-Lo remain friends. I've noticed D-Lo isn't around much anymore, but things over time change, and he does have the baby now. Yeah, he been around that baby a lot. And honestly, like when they travel and do stuff, I think they'll still rock with each other, but really not that much. My best friend, we barely talk to each other because she works. I do my thing. I'm in school. I have businesses to run. And we don't see each other often, but when we see each other and hang out, it's like we never left each other. You get what I'm saying? Y'all, people got friends, like we grown. It's just different forms of life. He said, she said royalty and Reed. She's stupid. They're gonna keep pressing the issue, thinking they're gonna get a reaction from CJ since they got Miss Michelle to jump on their channel. Ain't gonna happen because CJ could care less. Nah, he not worried about them. Richard, you stupid. You are stupid. Not the summer dress. Oh my goodness. Not the summer dress. Lord have mercy. Mm, He was excited about that. I'm glad Miss Michelle can be able to help him with whatever he needed to get done. CJ probably not gonna go though. I ain't even gonna lie. I hope CJ has everyone that comes around him sign a non-disclosure agreement. Probably not, cause he really don't do much. He's not gonna risk anything. He's getting ready for court. Yeah, he doing his thing. Even if royalty and CJ get on good terms, she don't need to be a part of their circle. They just need to co-parent. No, we don't want to see her on trips. She killed it. um, my thing too. Like I said, they say family always come around, right? They always come back around. You have beef with your family, and they gonna get settled. I don't know if it'll ever get to the point to where they're going to trips as a family with everybody. I just can't see that at this point in time. But you never know. You never know. I just don't see it now. But people might stop watching because they don't like royalty. So you never know. You never know. But I feel like the whole situation with Miss Michelle, she was just trying to get everybody cool. And I feel her, that shit can be stressful. You stupid, Sonny. You is stupid. Oh my God. Not with foundation on. What kind? I hope he didn't get the foundation that I was looking for. Sheesh, because they show was out at Sephora. They show was out. Okay, now I gotta order it online. Shoot. Um, and people know that. But you know what? Whatever she do in private is her business. If she want to be for the streets, she can be for the streets. Just join the rest of the hyenas out there for the streets. But let that man see his kids, though. Y'all stupid. Y'all is stupid. Cat would be fanned out if CJ went on there and just typed a comment. Child, he waiting for the day. I I hope that work out for him. They use pancake mix for foundation. Girl, I wish I would. What was it that they was using on their face for makeup to dry out their skin? What was it? Milk of magnesia? I thought that was crazy too. Maybe they think it'll mat it up for them. I'm going to see if he unblocked me. You stupid. You know what's funny too? People be like, he blocked me, and they be talking about it. But Houston Tex will go get 34, 11,000 million accounts and be in here. I think her next name gonna be Tex Hot or Tex Houston. Since she got Houston Tex. Look like he got on Fenty foundation. Y'all stupid. My name is Jay. My birthday is Sunday. I'll be 39 years old. Happy birthday, James Doss. Everybody tell James Doss happy birthday. Put the cakes and celebration stuff in the chat. My thing is, why do they keep blocking CJ fans? Are they bothered? Child, that's why I don't go over there. I don't go where I ain't wanted. Because if they come over here, they show getting blocked. Okay, she tired. She want to see her grandbabies. Yeah, happy birthday, James. I hope you enjoy your day Sunday and get it lit. You got any plans? I don't know. I don't know how people be knowing that they blocked. That's a good question, Robin. I don't know. Go ahead, treat yourself. You made it another year on this planet, and so many people have not. And that's an accomplishment in itself, because I feel like every day of breath that you take means that you're supposed to be here to do something. You still needed to do that work. Yeah, get them likes up, people. Y'all, okay, so I'm trying to put a video together for the hyenas, right? It's so much content behind how these women be behaving in these streets. It's it's draining. You can tell by typing a comment and nobody can see your messages but yourself. Okay. Not the lip gloss. Oh, then I'm blocked. Robin said, oh shit, that I'm blocked. This is my first time ever doing stuff for my birthday. I didn't buy tonight for my birthday, but myself. Well, good. Congratulations for putting yourself first. Okay, it don't matter how long it take you to get there, as long as you get there, and you better start getting used to it. You better start getting used to it and continue to treat yourself, because I'm a strong believer in energy. And like I said, every week I treat myself to a massage, right? Because I want to put the energy out there that I deserve things. I deserve nice things in life. I deserve to keep luxuries and certain things in my life, a lifestyle, mine, right? The things I like to enjoy. I feel like when people don't do things for themselves, it's like they don't deserve it. And I think it was something that was placed in them by other people. You know what I'm saying? It's like, and it's not intentional. It's just kind of how life works, right? As far as people's mindset. Because when your parents you used to ask your parents for stuff when you were younger, and they go, no, you can't have that. When the first no you hear, that ricochets to you saying, oh, I may not need that, or I may not want that. You know what I'm saying? And I'm a strong believer that you should not be living to pay bills. You should not be living to struggle or just be in survival mode. I'm a strong believer in whatever you put your mind to, you can do, you can accomplish, you can set yourself free in. You just got to do these rituals for yourself that puts you in that mental state of that position. So if you do something for yourself, like Puff Daddy, every Friday he ordered himself some balloons because he liked balloons. And other people have rituals or something that they do for themselves to keep it going. Some people go to the nail salon. Some people go get their hair done. Whatever they do, we got to start setting these rituals in place for ourselves, for us to be comfortable with receiving the things that we deserve. A lot of the times that we do stuff for ourselves, we enjoy it, but a lot of people don't feel like they deserve it. They don't. And that's because a lot of people as a child was programmed that you do for everyone but yourself. Because if you're doing for everyone, you're great. If you're doing only for you, you're selfish. So if that's embedded in you, it's going to be difficult when you become older to do things for yourself. You're going to feel guilty about it. So it's like some type of guilt that's programmed within you. And you got a lot of y'all who are doing that. If y'all doing that, stop that shit today. Y'all got to stop that. You can't just treat yourself on your birthday. You got to treat yourself all the time. You got to keep that going. You can't allow, and you know, people are taught the way they taught, but you got to stop all that stuff because it affects you as an adult. It affects you as an adult. The teachers tell you no. When you get a job, they tell you no. And then you start getting this undeserving feeling. Oh, I don't deserve that. Or I might not get that. Or I shouldn't spend money on that. You convince yourself that you shouldn't have something you want because you don't need it, but you want it. You should be able to have the things that you want. For sure, James. At least y'all get blocked. I get cyberbullying and harassment timeouts. Lord. I don't think they like me over there anymore, but I can care less. I got black too. They can't handle the heat. Oh Lord, not at Bedrock. She said, "Fred Flintstone, get out of here." I know I block people. I give people the benefit of the doubt. I have the conversation, and then when they start name calling and use their sign language, shame, insult, guilt, and need to be right, there's no longer no need to talk because you're a child at this point. Because you don't know how to have a conversation. His girl made me laugh when Baby Sinclair said he was going to meet for her cooking. Mm, exactly. That's when I be going to my. I went to my YouTube studio the other day, and I saw where a lot of you mods. There was a whole list of people in the cleanup aisle. I was like, good lord, they didn't kill them off. Child, she better let that man do whatever he want to do. When somebody show you who they are, baby, I'm telling y'all, Charlene is mad at them for allowing Miss Brady on a panel. She told them not to do it, basically, and they did it anyway. She has not been in the chat since there. Neither has Van. What? See, that's why I be trying to tell people, y'all. You can't be making people mad about here. You can't be. I don't know, honey. Mm, that sucks. Well, maybe they should have listened. Yikes. If somebody tell you not to do something out of respect and you do it anyway, then I guess that's what that is. Mm, shame. Well, that was gonna fizzle out anyway, honey. People are so at the end of the day, people just want CJ to see his kids. They don't care about none of that. Okay. Ooh, they kicked me off the yellow bus a long time ago. Brenda be knowing the tea, okay? Brenda be knowing the tea, honey. She be in everything. Now, if she could get that screen recording down, she will be hotter than hot, honey, because she be having all of the tea. She be knowing the ins and the outs of the tea, honey. Period. Charlene pulled his lunch money away. Ooh. In every video, she says she moving forward. Those little shots like buying Japanese for stuff when CJ did a Japanese tasting. Uh, that bus is brown. Not the bus is brown. What up, Booch? Not the bus is brown. Not the bus is brown. Ugh. Sometimes you can look at people and see they smell to the camera. I can't figure out the screen record on my Android. My 18-year-old tried to help me out. She couldn't figure it out either. Child, and I can't either because I don't know nothing about no Androids. The bus leaning. That's fucking hilarious. Oh my God. I can't with y'all tonight. I can't. Mooch, you on here late. I'm about to get off. It's been 3 hours on her. That bus had full tires. That bus had full tires. They want to know what type of phone you got, Brenda. I be yelling at my phone. I don't have the patience. Mm. Well. He said, "What bus y'all talking about?" Um, they might have made her mad. I don't know. Only time will tell. Tell me why they had nothing to say about Charlene's big old cup of Henny and her driving the kids, but they said a lot to say about CJ taking a shot. See, you know what? They bust got shower curtains in the window. Not the shower curtains. Oh my God, Richard, stop. Not the shower curtains. Not the shower curtains in the windows. I need to get me some more shower curtains. Mooch. Mooch is lost. Y'all gotta help Mooch out. Did you see the Ford they rented? Girl, I'm telling you, I did not watch any part of that video. I haven't seen anything. I only know bits and pieces because PJ made a video and I seen that turkey leg. It looked like it's been sitting out. And then I think Des talked about the fair a little bit too, but I've been so busy that I have not had the time to really dig in. Like as soon as I get off live with y'all, I got some other stuff that I gotta go do too. So I just been like really, really busy. I'm gonna make the time to do it, but I have not had the time to do anything. Screen recording is by your flashlight. Pull down and find screen recording. CJ did. CJ dropped the video. Go to it and why it is okay. I'm telling you something. I've been let down. I've been hurt, miserable because, like I said, I'm a good person, and a good. I'm good. Love a person to 22. Yeah, but you know, CJ did the video. Why is it okay? It's very okay to treat yourself. It's okay to be selfish. I tell people to be selfish all the time. That's how you save yourself. Because when you pour into other people and you don't get anything in return, you don't have anything left. You got to get something back. And that's why you get hurt by people because it's not a lot of people in the world who will accept what you're doing for them. So you got to be selfish. It's okay to set boundaries. It's okay to be selfish. It's okay to be wanting to keep your time the way your time is and use your time wisely. You're not obligated to do anything for anybody or be anywhere for anybody at any time. You got to show people that you love yourself more than you love them, and that's okay. You'll do whatever you can for them if you have the time. But I'm telling you, this is why people get hurt and they get miserable because when you're a good person, people are attracted to good people. The people that are the bad people are the ones that are attracted the most because they see the good in the person. People read energy and see people's light and they feel that light, right? So there's going to be a couple of people who you're going to attract. You're going to attract people who are like-minded, and then you're going to attract the energy vampires, the people who are going to use you and take everything from you because they try to attack or try to take advantage of the fact that you're a good person. This changes a lot of people sometimes, make them not a good person, but then there's still some people who are able to say, look, I'm setting my boundaries now. When you come across those type of people, I always tell people who are good people, whenever they come across a person who's taking advantage of them and taking their kindness for weakness, just set your boundaries. You got to set your boundaries after that. That's the lesson that they need to teach you as far as setting my boundaries. Okay, I'm going to set my boundaries here this time. This time I'm going to make sure I'm going to do this for me so it won't happen again. And it's no offense to the next person that comes along. It's no offense to anybody else. But if you don't set your boundaries, there are people who are going to use you until you have nothing left. So to everybody who's good people, stay good, but set your boundaries. There needs to be a magic school bus. Okay. You bought what from Kohl's? I was at Kohl's today because they had a Sephora, some curtains. They had a Sephora and Kohl's, and I was just so upset. I've been hurt by women, but I keep it myself. And prior to 21 headed overdose, call my wife, do it to me. I won't be moving it, but about but about a woman did me wrong. Yeah, it's okay to be upset in the moment because we're all human, right? Ain't nobody gonna experience something that's not gonna trigger them, affect them, or hurt their feelings. But carrying it is going to destroy you. There's a lesson that needed to be learned in that moment, and basically that lesson is setting your boundaries and letting the person know what it is from jump, and following the signs that you see. Next time when you're with a person, you read the flags. If there's too many red flags, because nobody's going to be perfect, but if there's too many red flags, walk away. If that's something you can work with and deal with, then do that, and then do that for the next person. Because if you set your boundaries and put everything in line and not be very like defensive, just be very cautious, not too much. You still gotta let people in a little bit and just read what they're doing. Match the energy. The second they start being funny, pay attention to it and act accordingly. I don't watch royalty videos, so I don't know what y'all talking about. They not talk about royalty videos. I mean, they are, but they weren't in that instance. But I haven't watched the video either. That depends on the phone. Poor Clothes, they only had 10 cars in the parking lot. You know what? Kohl's got one more time for me to go over there and go in Sephora, and they don't have my skin color. They got one more time. They rented Chitty Chitty Bang Bang for the fair. Lord, was it that old? Did they Turo it? Do they all still travel in that two-door? Royalty can use me as a dislike button. You know what? Yo, laughing is good for the soul. I'll be weak from y'all. It really is. It was a Ford. It was fix or repair daily so they could all go. Well, what kind of Ford? Because the only Ford that I know that was it a Expedition? The State Fair Queen. Y'all cold blooded. Hey, you know what's funny too? I'm not even joking. I think they have a fair around like close to where I live too. And I was like, I think I want to go. I'm probably not though. I'd be wanting to go to fairs when I see them because I used to go to them when I was a kid. But the time that I have, I don't know. I ain't come to roast nobody tonight. I come in peace. Mooch say he tired. He taking a break today. Okay, Robin, I thought they tied the wicked grandma to the roof. Sonny is cut up. Mooch said he is changing. He is changing. I seen CJ new video. Y'all be on the new Royalty and Rico song ski. They still ain't came out with that track. We ain't hear nothing else. We gonna see how long it takes for Luch to not start roasting. Y'all don't come from Luch. Let him be great. Let him be great, okay? Y'all cold blooded. He trying to change right now. He trying to just be cool. Once we come to realization that some people are meant to be in our lives, we gotta adapt and overcome it. But you know what? A lot of people, no chill, like real stuff. A lot of people, just like CJ and a couple of other people, don't like people leaving them. They don't. A lot of people have abandonment issues because maybe their parents weren't around, or their father wasn't around, or somebody they love so dearly passed away, that they create this thing where they want people to stay with them forever and they don't want people to leave. So some people will do anything to keep that person around, and they think if I do this to please this person and I do that to please this person, I can change their mind and their behavior. And that's something internally that we got to resolve in ourselves so we don't keep doing that. Royalty can use me as a snooze button. It was 45 minutes from Vegas. Oh. I guess Rico posted a new video, and Royalty supporters say he's making himself look bad and won't go back into the NFL. They said his brother friend was super messed up. I told y'all though, Rico not going back into the NFL, and it's no shade, but there's so many young people who are kicking butt every day and working out and really doing it. He's like, child, child. Rico not going to no NFL. He had the opportunity multiple times and he squandered it. And you don't get too many chances, especially not being who he is. You don't get too many chances in life like that. When he got switched to the other team, he should have did different. He didn't. When you're labeled as a problem and stuff, people blackball you. Like it's really difficult to come from redemption at times. I thought, I was glad that Monique had a comeback because she was out of the sector for a while. People were making fun of her, people were trolling her, people were talking about her marriage. People were doing a lot of stuff with Monique based on what they didn't like. And she was the only one fighting, saying she needed a certain amount of money on Netflix. I bet you she got that money now. And all them people was laughing at her and making fun of her and stuff. She still did it. I mean, sometimes when you do stuff, you got to do it on your own. But I was glad when she came back, but Rico is different. He kind of self sabotages himself a lot. I feel like he's afraid to succeed. And there's some hidden demons in there that he has not worked out. So he self sabotages. I really believe that. Mooch said, amen. Why he go to the gym? He going to the gym because this is what I truly believe. This is my personal opinion. I feel like Rico is telling people that he's going to get back in the NFL. He has a contract with somebody. He's working with somebody. And I think that's halfway true. I think he has some people that are interested if he's willing to work and change. But I think he squandered that opportunity because he's not showing consistency of truly wanting to get it together. He's still smoking and doing all that other stuff. And when you're playing sports, you have to be healthy, 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 like especially football. You know what I'm saying? So I think he squandered that, but he's still having the women around him believe that so he can keep them around. That's my personal opinion. But I don't think he's going to go to the NFL because he got to be working hard every single day. Not when he feel like it, not when it's cool, not if it's for the vlogs. So I just think he self-sabotages. Um, I don't think so. I think he's self absorbed, and he believes that people are watching him because he has a certain image of himself. Like he thinks highly of himself, and he really feels like people be watching and stuff, but they don't. She gonna get a job at the boot. Ooh, I think the reason he would have it removed is because they told Mom was so cool to tell him to remove it that day on that live. I don't know. We'll find out after though. NFL owners are billionaires. They research everything about you. Exactly, girl. They don't play about them investments, honey. They do not play about them investments. I am glad Monique made that comeback because she was really the most hated person for a while, and the way she checked Charlemagne about him being a zaddy worshiper, it was crazy. She was fighting all by herself, and now everybody gets funny, and this is why I say people are very funny. Because they were condemning her, bashing her, talk about how a bad person she was, talk about how she let her man do this and she's a pushover and all this other stuff like that. They was talking all that smack about her, and now they like, man, did you see the new movie she came out? Man, Monique is good. I'm so glad she cool now. But they had a lot to say. So I say people are funny. They'll love you one minute and hate you the next. Yeah, but I'm about to get off in a little bit. No, I don't, because I really didn't look at it. I'm gonna go check though. It's over for Rico NFL career because you got a lot of competitors. You got a lot of competitors. You got a lot of competitors that are more hungrier than you. If you're doing something like the NFL, you got to be hungry. Like it's so many young dudes out there who really hungry. Like they're from the streets and they're growing up in poverty, or some may not. Some probably just love football. And they really hungry. They really want to be in the NFL, and they're gonna do anything to get it. And they're gonna go do it. You got to compete against them men who are hungrier than you, who have not seen that $1 million deal or whatever deal that you got yet. They ain't seen it yet. So yes, they're going to be hungrier. They're going to go for the kill. They're not going to smoke. They're not going to drink. They're not going to puff on nos cans. There's a lot of things that they're not going to do that you going to do because you feel entitled. And it don't work like that. Life will teach you. There's too many competitors out there for the NFL who really, really want this, who really, really is hungry and that are younger than you. And the opportunity you had, you should already be playing right now or resting from the playoffs and stuff. Yeah. Man, that's unfortunate, James. It's unfortunate that's a lot of men out there who aren't able to see their children because of the mother's behavior. And that's what I be talking about. That's why I said her situation is not unique to her. There's plenty of men out there that cannot see their children because of a woman's emotions on how they feeling. And that shit needs to stop. It needs to end. Monique doing good at BMF. Yep, she doing it all. And you know what I like about 50 Cent? A lot of people do not like 50 Cent, but 50 Cent be really just be helping people out. Like, remember that guy that they made fun of who used to be on the Cosby Show and he was working at the grocery store because he had to get his money and take care of his family? They made so much fun of him of doing that. And then he immediately got gigs and 50 Cent put him in Power Book 2. So that was cool. I was like, okay, 50 Cent do a little stuff on the side. He bring people in on the side. He a cancer too. Shout out to the cancers. Rico will never get that chance back. No, he won't. No, he won't. Mooch, what did we say, Mooch? What did we say, Mooch? I thought you was going. Oh, Mooch. Mooch, I had faith in you. He could be going overseas. He could be going overseas. They like I heard overseas pay more. He might. I come in peace. Y'all don't do mooch. He trying. He trying. He trying. Y'all stupid. Y'all are stupid. Oh, y'all coming for the gusto. You know what though? Lynette is going through her weight loss surgery. She did divulge that in a conversation, and I said that's good for her because you know I know people were giving PJ a hard time because he was talking about the size of Jordan, but to me it's selective outrage, right? Because they talk about people who are overweight too. How many people was out there bashing Nike about her size? Saying she was big. And I kept saying she not even big. Like, what are y'all talking about? Like, that was really weird. Royalty was calling her big and telling that she's look how big she is. Like they was just like they was really if y'all want to talk about fat shaming, that was really fat shaming. But I'm gonna say this, okay? Everybody who's overweight, a lot of us don't like being overweight. This is why I'm at the gym. This is why I take the things that I take. Because being overweight, forget about the health issue. A lot of us know how it used to be when we weren't overweight. And I commend Lynette for going and doing that. I applaud her for doing this weight loss journey and getting the surgery and stuff because she want a different life. Okay, I applaud her for that because people like to pretend like some people are happy being big. There's not too many people that. Let me just put it like this: a lot of the people that I knew that were big used to always talk about they were happy that they were big, and then turned around and lost weight. And they would say they had to, they feel better now, it was for their health, or they think they look better after that. The conversation is different. So that tells me a lot of people who are overweight are not happy about them being overweight. Nobody's really happy about that. I know I'm not. That's why I do the things that I do to get myself back together. And it's about discipline. Because, baby, I'm telling you, I went to Pound Monday and I'm still hurting. And that's because I was doing the low squats. Now, I don't know if y'all know what pound is, but pound is like a workout where you use drumsticks and you do a lot of squatting and do a lot of lunges and you got to hit the ground really, really good, right? But when I tell you I am sore and I still had to go to Zumba the next day and jog it out and I'm still hurting. And today was like a break. And then tomorrow I got 2 classes back to back. So it's not working out. I like doing fun stuff. I really can't get on no treadmill for long periods of time. I know what type of person I am. I'm going to get bored. I'm not going to like it. I'm just not those type of people. So I like to put myself in situations where I do enjoy working out. You got to try to make it work out for you so you can be healthy. It's not easy for a lot of people. It's not, and it's really a mental thing. And then when you go to the gym, you get tired, you get exhausted. If it's not something that you want to do, you're gonna quit it. People are gonna tell you just go to the gym. It's not that easy for a lot of people. It's not. So if they are going to get these surgeries and they are gonna take the Wegovy shots like moi, I commend people for trying to make a change. But we not gonna sit here and pretend that a lot of us women being big, we enjoy that shit because we do not. We want to be in nice dresses and look good at things. We're trying to make, a lot of people are trying to make it a thing to make themselves feel better, but deep down, they really don't. They really don't. That's just my personal opinion. And there was another lady that I follow. She posted a picture of her when she was a little bit bigger than what she is now. And she did a side by side picture. And to me, in my personal opinion, she looked like, she didn't really look big to me. She wasn't like overweight, but she was bigger than her weight size. I think she was probably like 15 or 20 pounds bigger than what she needed to be. She looked fine to me, but that's not the size she wanted to be. She said that's not the healthy size, and she wanted to be the size that she wanted to be. Now, us being black people, we know when we were in the motherland and we were really connected, and even back in the day before soul food was introduced to us, even like in the 1960s and stuff like that, a lot of us women were thin. It was far few in between where you seen like heavy set women. But now it's everywhere you turn, everywhere you look. But I think when you eat, a lot of times you don't think about what you're doing when you're eating. Sometimes you eat because you're bored. Sometimes you eat because it's there. Sometimes you just snack. You need something to chew on or whatever. And you really, if you're not disciplined, you're not going to go with the flow. And a lot of people aren't disciplined. They're not. I didn't start getting disciplined. Like, I didn't eat a lot, but I drunk my calories. Soda, 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 soda. I probably eat like once or twice a day, and the rest of the day, I'm going through gallons and gallons and gallons and cups and cans of soda. It's sugar. That shit is not healthy. So, after kids, and I won't say after kids because I have pictures, I'm going to post them when I gained weight after I had my youngest son. And I was immediately in the gym and I went to the gym every day. I lost all of that weight completely naturally. But then after I had my daughter and my other daughter, I didn't expect neither one of them at all. But after I had them, things start going downhill. You get older. It takes longer to heal. It takes longer to work out. It just, all that takes longer, child. But when I started taking Wegovy, I realized, like, first of all, it makes everything taste funny that's not supposed to be in your mouth at all. So when I drank soda, it would taste like I would taste the chemicals. It's really weird. I Gatorade is too sweet for me. I can't even drink Gatorade. Now, the people who are not on Wegovy or any type of Trulicity or anything, no, Gatorade is like normally drinking, like it's salty, doesn't really have any flavor. It's sweet to me. And I can't drink it. I cannot drink or eat sweets at all. So it kind of taught me how to make better choices, because when you're hungry, you're going to just hurry up and get something to eat. You're not really going to think about it. That's why fast food is there. You're going to grab it fast and go. But when you're on the shot or you're having some type of weight loss management or help to assist you, it really does help you to know that, like, I'm making fucked up choices. I'm making poor choices. Regardless is on how it's getting into you, you know how it's getting into you. So I do applaud Lynette for getting sick and tired of being sick and tired and doing her thing to go lose weight. That's commendable. She's being honest with herself. She don't want to be that size anymore. And I think people should stop playing with themselves and really try to figure this shit out. I ain't gonna pretend for nobody. Big Macs and six packs, you was stupid. Squad. Oh my God, he got a lot of things, honey. Sonny, you stupid. No, she's not. Nike's not big at all. Okay. She was the one telling that side to talk down on CJ. Yeah, that backfired, didn't it? He ain't got no sugar to give. Right, exactly. Depression, not coming to terms with the bad choices he probably done made in life. um, you stupid, Richard. You was stupid. Actually, she told him to report on him, but not in a bad way. Okay. Why Auntie Capper eyeball? Oh, I don't know, child. Is it after he takes a bite? Cause nigga, that's why I can't. Okay, I told you my husband watches a lot of stuff. He likes to watch Dame Drops, and he don't watch this other dude often. But when he watches this dude, I get so grossed out. I think his name is like Chugs, and he takes like these big straws and he just slurps it all down, and it grosses me out. Cause why? Why? Now I think he got like millions and millions of followers and subscribers and supporters, and they love watching that. And that's cool, but I can't. I can't. Child, probably not. Mooch is stupid. Not making a grilled cheese. Oh my gosh. And that's what I'm saying. But you know what my doctor told me? He said if you up late, you gonna eat. He said it's a mental thing. Not 1 a.m. Oh my gosh. Come on. Stop it. Oh my gosh. Not the grilled cheese. Oh my gosh. Not the grilled cheese. Yeah, he done activated now. Exactly. It's a lot of stuff banned in these countries because, and this is why I say these pharmaceutical medical companies, they make money off of us being sick. The second you get diabetes, that medication is high. The second you get um any type of eating disorder or whatever going on with you, high blood pressure, all that type of stuff is high. Like it's really, really high. They need that money. They get rich off of this. That's good. But I was really bad with drinking water. I was really bad at drinking water. I drink it now because first of all, that's the only thing I can drink. And then I drink unsweetened tea now. But um water was really hard for me to drink. But now this stuff just kind of I get so dried out. I gotta get me some water. Oh, he is stupid. The third one down. Not flag football. Mooch, you cutting up. Lynette said it's going to be a hot girl summer. Okay, she gonna catch, honey. She gonna catch. She about to get her a hot girl summer, and she gonna, okay. I love to see it. I love to see it. And then hopefully she learned that lesson on who to put your energy into. You know what I think? So I think I seen something like that. And you know what, Sonny? I follow these people on Instagram. I forget what his name is. It's two guys, and they walk down the aisles and they read the ingredients and things. I found out the other day a lot of the bread that they say is wheat and has fiber in it be having like 1 gram of fiber. And I didn't realize that. And then the guy turns over the bread and he goes, "Look at this bread." He goes, "Look at this bread." And he showed it. He said it says 1 gram of sugar. Now check this bread out. And he turned the bread over. It had like 12, not 1 gram of sugar, 1 gram of fiber. He turned the other bread over, and it had 12 grams of fiber. 12 grams of fiber. He said, "This is the bread that you need." So even in the stuff that they try to claim that is healthy, don't be healthy. It's really bad. Have you tried liquid chlorophyll yet? I haven't. My niece has. And the fact that she tried it and I looked at her face while she was drinking it, I don't think me and chlorophyll is gonna have that connection. I don't think we're gonna have, maybe when they get the chlorophyll pills, but I don't think we're gonna have that action. You can go online and learn about different ways to flavor your water. Well, now, Sonny, I don't even like sugar or anything sweet, so I'm good now. You can app and scan your products and be shocked about the ingredients and the food. I'm gonna do that. Let me screenshot that. Hold on. Boom. Okay. You is stupid, Richard. I can't say nothing. I'm 120 trying to gain weight. Well, shoot. And people, and that's what a lot of people don't talk about either. Sometimes there's people who try to gain weight and it's really difficult for them to do. They say it's high metabolism and they write it off, but it's something wrong with that too. Okay. Your mom calls me toothpaste the way I put her smile, put a white in her smile. Oh my God. Oh, you know what, Mr. Jones? They are building a Sprouts Farmers Market around me now. It's not finished yet. But as soon as it opens, guess where I'm going to go to get my stuff? Yeah, I don't, now I just can't, now I can't have nothing sweet. I just can't drink it. And like when I have like if I want a little bit of flavor and stuff, like I'll take an unsweetened tea and a sweet tea and I'll have to mix it. And I have to really, really dilute the sugar one. And even then, it's just like, I'll just drink water. So I don't know. I think it's really good. I think people should really consider, like, if they're truly not happy with themselves, instead of trying to convince themselves and prove it to others, do something different. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Mooch is hilarious. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. You know, we let ourselves go, whether it's love and we just eating good and just letting the time go by. It's many reasons why people gain weight. Sometimes it's depression, or they confide in food. Whatever the reason, people need to be honest. Y'all is stupid. People need to be honest. But y'all, I'm gonna get up off here. I've been on here for 3 hours, a little too long chatting it up. But I appreciate y'all, and I will hit y'all up tomorrow. Actually, no, I got a busy day tomorrow, but I got y'all. I'm gonna catch up with y'all for real, because I do need to lay out this video for these hyenas. It's so much content out here that these women are doing. These women are losing their freaking minds. They losing their minds. We gotta get this out here. I will, you guys. Y'all have a good night. I'll holler at y'all later. Good night, Mooch. Crazy self. All right, Shanta, Deontay, Ashley, Tina, TNT, everybody. I'm out. Squad.